setting up.
All right, we are in session 31. We took a hiatus last week for personal reasons, and we're back. Last time, let's go through these notes here. You guys were exploring the underground barrow, encountered some more wisps that tried to lure you into pitfalls, pit traps, that were unsuccessful. They ran away after trying to. Eventually, you did confront 2 of them that then became 4 total. You took 3 of them down. A 4th was feared and ran away, phasing upward into the, through the ground, technically, I guess, but the upper ground. And just, you never heard from it again, basically. You did later, but... you checked out a sarcophagi in the east. You think that there was a trap in one of them. There were more sarcophagi in another room that were not inspected. There were attempts to javelin a sarcophagus open from afar with no effect. You decided to leave the barrow and split up. Ryo, Neil, and Fluffy, the newly acquired skeletal horse, went to Neverwinter to pick up Bugdob's armor. So he now has plate. And you asked some questions about elementals because you guys had some suspicion of an elemental based on Syrissa's sensors via magic in that northern chamber where the sword is stuck into, I believe, the dragon's skull. You didn't get a whole lot of info that was new or useful. Ryo purchased some materials and I think also had... Actually, Ryo has the skills to turn that material into clothing for Fluffy to make him less conspicuous. You know, not bones so much as what more or less kind of looks like a horse. You had a brief reunion at the barrow. You headed back to the centaur camp. Bugdob was very happy with the armor. It has the reinforced cat carriers on the back shoulder just in case, like the blades, just in case the kitties need fast protection. And there's padding inside to make sure they're comfy if that were to happen. But it's not a thing that you should probably be doing during battle, as you well know, unless you have to. The centaurs were happy to get to play with the kitties, enjoy Ryo's cooking, dance to Neil's music. They also enjoyed the sparring and dance fighting with Syrissa, and there was a little bit of flirting. I believe it was toward Neil, I think. Anyway.
Yes. Drank himself into a stupor.
Yeah.
And it was too much attention for him, so he just kept drinking until he passed out.
My notes actually say that it was the centaurs that crafted Fluffy's clothing, and they did a splendid job. It was form-fitting, medium brown all over.
Yep.
Basic coarse colors.
And Syrissa made sure that she threw Neil over her shoulder and went and tucked him in to make sure he was safe and sound after his fun night of partying.
Good plan. You cannot consent when you're drunk. You're here. All right. We are starting this day, a new day. Breakfast has been had in the centaur camp, and I think that's it for me. What do you guys want to do? I think it was a Ryo breakfast, so you all have that +1 to whatever you want to put it in.
Just checking that.
Yeah.
That was accurate. Yeah. It's Neil Lodestone and his fantastic friends. That's what we're gonna call ourselves now, because you guys are so cool. And look at Bugdob. Should we put the armor on Bugdob?
Definitely.
All right. Hey Bugdob, let's get your armor on, buddy.
Okay. And that takes a while. You'd probably... Oh. No, Bugdog can definitely help you hold it in place as you tie it or strap it where it needs to be tied or strapped or buckled or whatever. I was thinking for a second that the centaurs might have to help, but I don't think they have to with Bugdog.
I see Bugdog.
Figure out a way to do it. We're gonna have to help him.
Yeah.
Well,
I see him with his eyes wide open, his arms out, and him just standing there like, "What?
Yeah.
You're touching me, and what are you doing down there? Whoa, 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 whoa!"
Oh, he's not shy about being touched at all. He's an ogre. It ain't nothing. Yeah, and he can hold. Yeah, he can hold the armor up whilst somebody else straps it or buckles it or whatever. But it takes.
Neil will be like flying up there, like like pulling on it while he's flying, like strapping it in.
I know there's a 5e answer to how long it takes to don armor.
Yes, like.
I think leather is nothing, but like plate actually is like 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's a few minutes. Yeah.
Heavy armor, 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you guys have to help him. He does not. So we'll say 5, because he doesn't have, like, with those giant ogre muscles. He really doesn't have. It's like watching a bodybuilder try to peel something off their back between the shoulders. It's not possible. So he needs help every time. Unless you guys wanted to have it crafted in such a way that he can put it on and take it off on his own.
I don't know. He's not. There's no kitties when he's gonna be going into battle, right? Kitties are.
As a last-ditch effort, the kitties would be to keep them safe. If you just didn't want them to just run,
right? Yeah.
Then someone would have to. Actually, he can pick up a kitty and put it in there and like latch it. I'll give him that. But you only want the kitties in there when he's like slashing around and getting hit, like as a last-ditch kitty protection. If you don't want him running off.
Hey, let's leave the kitties. Let's leave the kitties at home before we go back to the barrow, or let's leave the kitties with the centaurs. Babysit the kitties.
We would love that. Please, yes, leave them here.
Okay.
They will come to no harm and be very well cared for, he says as he's scratching one that's on his shoulder blade. He being one of the centaurs.
Cool. Bugged up. You want to see some action? You want to...
He has, what, a great club, right? And a great sword?
I forgot now. Was it a great sword? He has like everything.
He only has everything. You guys didn't buy him everything. He has 2 weapons, I'm pretty sure.
He got a great club and a great sword.
And a great sword,
yeah.
And they're like...
And so...
Let me write this down, because I think they're 2d8 each, right? Based on his strength, you said 2d8?
Yeah, and the great sword, you can slash with it, versus the great club just does bludgeoning damage or PP.
Yeah. That would be the distinction there.
Yeah, the only distinction really for when we got him was the cost. The cost of a great club was markedly less than the cost of a great sword.
Oh, yeah. It's just a big, thick stick.
Great sword does how much damage?
I think for him, based on... We're just going to say they're both 2d8.
So according to the book, it's 1d8 for a great club and 2d6 for a great sword.
I know, but he's a fucking ogre. That's why we've increased it.
Awesome.
Instead of just adding like 1d4 as if it's the enlarge spell, just whatever.
I see. Well, then well, if he can have that for the club, I like him having a club. It sounds good.
Okay. He is currently wielding the club. And because of that, when you were asking him if he wants to see some action, he does that whole, like, club into palm thing, like, a couple times, like...
The club for ogres.
Ryo, you're funny. I'm ready.
All right. Is everybody ready? Should we go try to get that sword? Syrissa, you want to go get that dragon sword?
Roger that.
Neil, I heard you asking the question, but I already answered it. That's why I didn't answer again. But I'm ready.
Got it. We're just waiting to hear from her ladyship.
Tiefling lady, you ready? I think she might be AFK for a second. Let's assume that she...
Sorry. Just keep talking. I can listen, but I just I'm running an extension cord, so I'm listening.
Right. So let's assume you guys head back to the barrow. It is day, but I believe it was day the last time you guys came here and started digging and then went underground, so not much different there. What do you do? I don't think it's that far, right? I think I said maybe like 10 minutes into the forest. So we're at about 7:40.
What's Bugdob's AC now?
With shield 20, without shield 18. And yeah, because he really doesn't have anything special, all he does is like attack and get hit or not. I'm okay with a two-handed weapon being wielded one-handed. It's not like he has like battle master maneuvers or spells or whatever, so yeah, that's fine. I don't think he's at 2 attacks per round yet.
Big ogre with the club.
Yeah, he's not at 2 attacks per round yet. He has not reached that level like threshold.
No, that would be tough.
Yeah, maybe before
So-
the dragon.
Is there any way, like, can we train him up as a paladin or a fighter? You know what I mean? Like, start getting him special example or training, but without the magic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To the point where, like, no magic, but
Are
he
you
can.
gonna convert him to your faith and
I'll try, and then, but he can get to the point like me where I get 2 attacks per round. You know what I mean? But like through training and practice and stuff, but without the magic. I'm not gonna try to magic.
Well,
here.
Yeah, magic, definitely not. As I was saying about the second attack, there's a possibility of getting that before the dragon encounter. I'm going to say the same thing that I did for your guys' leveling purposes. If you do everything in this book before you approach the dragon's, like, the lair, then you'll be, like, he will have reached that second attack kind of level. And you guys, I think, would be at level 7? Yeah. As far as getting him anything else, you come up with proposals over the next few weeks or however long it takes to get to Icespire Peak, and we'll consider
I'll
it.
just cast heroism on him.
At the rate we're going, I suspect by next Mother's Day we might be ready to take
Maybe.
on the dragon.
Yep.
Maybe.
Maybe. You're just going to keep going into the forest and fighting whatever wolves you can find until you reach level 18. Like in that South Park episode. Okay.
Yep. An entire episode where it's just wax on, wax off. Okay, everybody breathe.
Why is this so zoomed out? Did I do that? I had to have done that. Okay, so what's the plan? Roughly... I said 7:40, and guess that's, yeah, let's say 7:40, 7:45, whatever. You reach the barrow.
Plan is, well, here's what I think we could do. We could go back in there, head back to where the sword is. Syrissa, you could try your divine sense again. Make sure that we're still sensing the same thing, and that you know.
Yeah. Nothing new has crept up on us.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire, which will light it up. If it's invisible, it'll light it up, and it won't be able to benefit from being invisible. And
Yeah.
then from there, we're gonna kick its ass.
Yeah. Or maybe it's not a bad thing.
Targets. Mmm.
See, Ryo's ready. Let's do it. Although, sometime I do want to cast heroism on Bugdob. That'd be hilarious. He would regenerate 4 hit points every round if I could keep concentrating on it. He'd be like a troll ogre.
Troger. I'm trying to find new art for Bugdob having be an ogre in plate. Some of
That'd be
it's
funny.
pretty fucking cool looking.
We can
I don't-
call
I-
ourselves, our group, the Almer Hose.
The what?
What?
Almer Hose. Almost murder hobos. Almer Hose.
Oh.
Oh.
Hose. You know, ALMUR or ALMUHO. Almer Hose.
Idaho.
Almer Hose. So,
It
yeah.
is your strange prerogative to do whatever you would like.
It's Neil Lodestone and his fantastic friends.
Oh, I don't
There
see
we
the
go.
link. Save image.
The first one that Riley and I played together, we called ourselves Gang of Four. There were 6 or
Well-
7 of us, but we still called ourselves Gang of Four.
You guys did, and then I joined,
Yeah.
and it never changed. So
No, but there were 2 other people who didn't come back, so the thing was always like, but there's more than 4. Who cares? That was the funny part. Need a booking for Gang of 4, so 4 rooms? No, 6 rooms.
it's funny, like that you've never watched any Critical Role because their second season they were the Mighty Nine, but there were only 7 of them.
That's funny.
But it was a
Yeah.
it was a German joke.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Well, the one Matt Mercer thing I have watched is I am watching Attack on Titan, and he does the voice for Levi Ackerman. I'm pretty sure.
I've never seen it, but I've heard good things.
Attack on Titan is awesome. Oh my god, the story is gonna suck you in. Yeah, it's a Japanimation, and I prefer to listen to the dubbed one because there's so much going on that if you're busy reading subtitles, and I've watched the subtitles versus the dubbed, and they do a really good job of keeping the original, the intent of what's being said, dubbed. So I'm pretty happy. So yeah, Attack on Titan, 10 out of 10, man.
For now, this is Bugdob.
Nice. I like it.
Dub.
I like it.
Is he in the
Albert.
He's right next to Ryo on
he's
the
in
map.
Albert?
He's got a new image. I like it.
I'm not seeing anything. Where are they?
There was a much more
Oh,
badass
there.
one, but it was too much.
My hoarder neighbor is stacking more things on her deck. Awesome.
All right, what are we doing, guys and gal?
Going in. We ready? I mean, I don't think we need to call it done. I think we got Bugdob. Let's go in there and I'll fairy fire him.
Yeah. Well, and if we get in a bad place, we can call it dawn because
And
if
then he
other
can start
wisps.
healing people.
Yeah, or he can also make the wisps. Like if we're dealing with one thing, maybe we can at least, take everybody on one-on-one.
Yeah, we'll
Is
hold
that
him on
Bugdob?
reserve.
Yeah. Look at Bugdob. It's like Shrek with hair.
So if in is where going is happening, let me, I guess, that's somewhere wrong.
Yeah, let's go into the tunnel we dug, that Bugdob dug.
This-
Bugdob side.
Say that 10 times fast. Can we go in the tunnel? Bug tunnel? Oh, that's not what I want.
Come on.
That's the nighttime.
The second it looks like we're gonna get attacked or anything, Syrissa's gonna have Shield of Faith ready to just throw right up. Things look like they're getting hinky.
Oh no, Bug Dog
So,
doesn't
like
fit in
like
here.
10 minutes.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you should do that.
yeah, so I've got it ready just in case. Bang.
Things are definitely gonna go hinky.
Oh yeah. Something.
Did you leave
Divine sense. Yeah.
Fluffy with the centaurs as well, or is Fluffy here somewhere?
I vote we leave him with the centaurs, but what's Ryo think?
Keeping him socialized is probably a good idea.
Probably not wrong. Okie dokie. Where are they? I found them. Cool. All right, so y'all are in here. The map has changed. Where are you going? What are you doing?
Who wants to get in the lead? You gotta jump these traps.
No, Syrissa will go first.
There's also those sarcophagi. We could go mess with the sarcophagi.
Yeah, no, let's save that until
The end?
Because let's take care of everything we need to take care of. Get the sword secured, and then if we want to dink around, because I'm 99.9% sure there's going to be problems. So we don't need to be having problems from booby trapped sarcophagus, and then all of a sudden the spirit of an angry dragon and blah 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 all come out to play at the same time. So, well,
Okay,
we can
who's
just.
leading?
Syrissa will go first, because I can see.
You guys, I think, have found a way through the... Well, actually, yeah, the one... That tunnel to the right you guys squeezed through last time, there's no way Bug Dog is making that.
Yeah. We can go... Here, like, this is what I envision. We can go like this, and we gotta be sure to... You know, if we're gonna jump, that's the last thing that needs to be jumped before we get to the...
With Bug Dog, there's pretty much no chance of doing this stealthy.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Fine.
Alright, so y'all make your way back up. No real issues to that chamber with the dragon skull and the swords.
If we have Bug Dog with us, can we maneuver around him? Like, you know, it's not so tight that, you know, like if Bug Dog's standing there, like, you know, the entire area is taken up, right? It's so big that...
In these 5-foot wide tunnels with Bug Dog wearing full plate, I don't think so. I don't think there's any room.
Sure. Okay, well, we can have Bug Dog like wait over here, and then the rest of us can use the western tunnel. So that way we, you know what I mean?
We can move around, right?
Yeah. And he can, we'll have him post up there.
Yeah, for sure. Move yourselves wherever you think you are, and then, like, tell me what you're doing as far as sword, as far as anything else.
Well, I can I can use my divine sense and see what I... Should we, have you use your... Look for doors and traps on this, too, Neil? Maybe there's some kind of door or trap underneath the dragon head. Who knows, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think we already determined that these sarcophagi have traps.
Yeah, traps or doors, and so, but we haven't done anything with the dragon head, have we?
No, but let's just deal with the hostile forces here first, and then we'll worry about it.
Okay.
As far
it's
as I know, you guys have only... I think you've only found that one of the sarcophagi... I think you only checked one in the area to the right here. With the bottom right of this screen with these two. I don't... Are they... Hold on.
We checked.
You checked one of them and found that it was trapped, yeah.
Why is it not? Hold on. It's not for whatever reason. This one right here was the one we...
Yeah. And you tried throwing javelins at it, yeah.
Yeah.
Syrissa, this sword is your destiny. And I give Syrissa a bardic inspiration.
Oh, thank you. And that's the one... That's not the D20 reroll. That's the extra D4 you can add.
D8.
Okay.
Isn't it D8 at
okay.
this point?
I think it's D6.
I thought you reached a level
It was
that...
either D4 or D8.
No.
I knew it was
D6 is the
one.
basic. D8 would be...
Yeah.
It's D8.
Yeah.
Wow. D8 is
Okay.
good.
D8 can be added. Okay, to a roll.
Alright, so place yourselves on this map where you think you would be before you do anything that you think might trigger a thing.
Oops. I'd be back in the doorway because Neil can hover up at my shoulder or even stand on my shoulder.
Yeah.
And Ryo, do you want to be over here with us? Because yeah, and the thing is Syrissa can also, if I have to, I can kneel down with my shield in front of me so Ryo can pop up from behind me. Same with Neil.
Okay.
So.
All right, we're in place. Let me cast Fairy Fire in the right centered around the dragon head. It's a Fairy Fire is a 20-foot cube. So that would be let's see. I would want to cast it. Let's see if that's 20-foot cube is what 4 by 4? No. 4 squares.
Yeah, to be 4 by 4 because they're 5-foot squares.
Right. So it would be like something that would have to be like that or something.
You can create a literal cube on this, and then move it, but that's fine.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't exactly know where this thing is, but that's where I think it's
correct.
So
Yeah.
All right, so that's...
It would go. Yeah. It would go back one more row too.
And
that's a big cube.
You guys are where you would like to be for this to start. If there's a this that is starting. Okay. Alright, so Neil casts Fairy Fire.
Yeah. And be aware we have sarcophagus on each side that could do whatever they're gonna do.
yeah.
Each sarcophagus holds 10 skeletal warriors.
10 stacked laying on top of each other.
Right? Just get ready to call a dawn really
epic.
quick.
You know what's funny?
Get ready to have a dawn show up and turn the undead very quickly.
I follow some things on YouTube, and one of them was talking about like the best archer in the game is actually a necromancer. That you have a choice of summoning a sword and board skeleton. I think it's just a skeleton with a sword, or an archer skeleton. And you could theoretically have like up to 8 of these archer skeletons all day, every day, at some point in time with your necromantic raise dead or whatever skeleton magic. So you're doing like 8d6 arch or like piercing bow damage every round. Most damage from an archer in the game, theoretically, from a necromancer. Anyway, cool. Fairy Fire. Mark that spell slot off if you have not already. Dex save of what? Doesn't matter. You're muted, by the way, but it also does not matter because I rolled a 1. Yeah. Do I have a token? I think I do, right? There it is.
We know it's an elemental. That's about it.
So, right next to the dragon's head pops up this dude. Do you want... Oh, here. I'll clear some space for you to put that thingy.
Does
Is
he
that-
look windy or
Is that enough room?
fiery?
Yeah, that's good enough.
Yes.
Shapoopy. Okay. Let me describe what you might see here. And I actually don't know what that is. Hold on.
Interesting.
It is not described in the book, so...
Wait,
Let's-
so they have given you a bad guy and no description for you to go off of.
I have a stat block, but the stat block does not have any description of it.
That's funny.
But you do in fact see a sparkling now. What color sparkles?
Purple.
Purple. A kind of purple, sparkling, vaguely humanoid, kind of windy, kind of not windy, like. But yeah, vaguely humanoid shape that you can see now.
Like wispy,
Humanoid.
cloudy looking?
Sure. I gave you the best description I honestly can based on what I know of this thing, so. And that was definitely an aggressive action. So let's roll initiative.
Yeah. Well, my shield of faith goes up.
Alrighty.
7.
Okay, initiative.
Roll for Bug Dub.
Syrissa didn't do much better. I got a 3.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Houston, we have a problem.
Oh, Bugdub. What's Bugdub's roll?
I don't know. Who's rolling for Bug Dub?
I can roll for him if you want. Does he have a plus anything or no? He's just
No.
straight up. Okay, so Bug Dub.
In fact, I think he has a minus.
rolls. So Bug Dub, he got a 7. And what is it? -1, so 6.
And I got an 18.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm gonna write down the Bugdub's -1 dex here.
Yeah, so 7 -1, he's a 6.
18 from Ryo. Cool. All right. Ryo, you're up first. And what you might have heard, now that I'm thinking about it, is like this exhalation wail, short, like a yell more than a wail, I suppose, as Neil casts, and you seem to believe that the cast might have been effective. And Bugdub also's, what is that? And it's your turn.
Well, I'll move up a little to get optimum LOS on the dragon and then shoot.
Okay. What dragon?
I thought this was a dragon up here.
Do you want to shoot the dragon skull?
No, the thing that I just lit up with purple flame is a humanoid-looking thing. It's an elemental, but we don't know much more than
Even better.
Okay.
One magical arrow coming up.
Are you shooting around Syrissa?
Syrissa, I'm down.
If I need to move past Syrissa for optimal LOS, I'll do that. Do I?
Like I said, anytime there's anything going on, Syrissa. Well, the second the thing popped up, Syrissa would have dropped down, kind of like in the one knee stance with her shield up in front of her, so I don't block Ryo's. And if he needs to crawl up and stand on my back, that's fine. Same with Neil.
Okay, it was declared that Neil was like on your shoulder. It was not declared that anybody was kneeling.
No, I said he could be on my shoulder, or he could fly and hover over me, whatever Neil wanted to do. But I would stay out of the way of these two, unless it was actually my turn.
Okay, so Syrissa, as far as I knew before this, was standing straight up. She did not declare that she was kneeling to be out of your line of sight.
I said before this even started that the second something went down, unless it was my turn, I was going to drop down.
You said you were going to cast Shield of Faith. That's all I heard.
Rewind it. And I also said I would be dropping down, and I said Neil could sit on my shoulder, or in case
whatever, that's fine.
Come up.
Fucking fine
so I would
at this point.
Be in their way.
Go ahead, you have full line of sight, Ryo.
So that's 27 to hit.
Hits.
And 12 damage.
All right.
And now the second arrow. And that's a 28.
Definitely hits.
And that's 12 plus my Colossus Slayer damage, for which I must roll manually.
For sure. There's no button on your... like down in the...
And that's a big 1.
Oof.
So a total of 13 damage on the second arrow.
All right. It looks like with your magical arrows, it was doing what you would hope it would do. Do you have any bonus action or movement you want to do? Huh.
Well, I moved up to get to optimal LOS.
Yeah, like 10 feet.
And that's it.
Okay. Next up is the purpley, sparkly, humanoid-y thingy.
What did it look like when the arrows struck it?
That's a damn good question, sir. It doesn't say that it's like incorporeal, so they struck and they stuck.
something.
the
All
body.
we can tell is all we can see is the purple flames of a humanoid with arms and
Well,
legs.
you can see the purple sparklies that are outlining this humanoid thing.
Okay.
All right, so it is its turn, and let me roll for who it wants to attack here, because it's got 2 real options here. 1 and 2 is Syrissa, 3 and 4 is Bugdog. That is a 2. So it approaches Syrissa and does, let's see, 14, does 20 hit?
No.
No?
Nope.
What's your AC currently?
21.
Cool, okay. That's 1 attack. And a 2 plus 6 probably does not hit either. So it tries to hit you with, like, you can kind of see the outline of its arms just trying to smack you. Like, you can kind of even see that the palm becomes a fist kind of thing. And just, it bounces off of your shield for the first attack, and it staggers it just enough that its second attack just kind of goes wide as you kind of just easily duck out of the way. Next up is Neil.
Okay. Neil is gonna take the dodge action so he can continue. Well, actually, at first he's gonna move. Actually, he's gonna move here, kind of like behind here, out of sight of everything, and he's gonna take the dodge action. And
Okay.
everybody, don't forget that you have advantage on attacking this thing because it's very fired.
Oh, that's right.
You don't.
Yes.
You don't, actually.
For some reason that we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Do you want a bonus action?
Well, I mean, I was gonna take the dodge action.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
You want a bonus action?
but would Neil know that his fairy fire is not providing the usual benefit to his companions?
Yes.
My fairy fire's not working.
It's working.
But,
The previously
not-
invisible creature is now visible.
right, but it should give everybody an advantage on him, and it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of check would we need to make to see if we can even place what this thing is? Religion, Arcana, survival.
Is anybody proficient on your turn, I suppose? But is anybody proficient in Arcana or History?
I am proficient in history.
Okay. On your turn, if you want to expend one of your attacks, you can roll for that. Okay. But that's the creature's turn. Neil, you had your turn. Next up is Bugdog.
But I'm sorry, but hold on a second. Like Neil, you're saying that Neil can tell that the combat advantage that normally his spell gives to his allies is not working?
One of them. The other of revealing an invisible creature is definitely working.
Would I know why the other's not working?
Not unless you want to, instead of dodging, roll. If you're proficient in History or Arcana, you could do that instead of dodging.
No, that's okay. I'm gonna stick to my plan. I'll dodge.
Okay.
I'll pass my turn.
You could say something out loud too, which might prompt Syrissa to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I'm not worried about it. I will. I
Yeah.
will. It depends on what happens next.
Yeah.
And unless anybody wants to control Bugdob and roll for him, I would assume he would approach the creature and try to hit it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody want to roll for him, or do you want me to?
What does he roll?
D20. Oh shit! Good point. Plus, same thing he had earlier. Let me look that up. Yeah. I think it would still be a +6, and you guys haven't purchased a magical weapon for him, right?
No.
Okay. So, am I rolling that, or are you guys rolling that?
I don't know what I'm rolling.
D20 plus 6.
D20 plus 6
To hit you.
D20 plus the number 6, so he's got 16 plus 4, 20.
Let me write down that +6. I have to look for it next time.
Yeah, so when he attacks, he gets a +6. So I got that written on the palm of my hand. That's a good place to put it.
I got it in this Excel spreadsheet that I've created. Yeah, I just said basically a dirty 20, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits. And his 2d8
Oh.
plus his strength of 4.
2d8 plus his strength of 4, so 2d8 bump. Where's the d8? 1, 2d8, and he gets a 7 and a 4, so that's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points damage.
Dang. All right.
All right.
And
Does he only get one attack?
yeah, for now.
Okay, one attack. Syrissa will yell, "Good job, Bugdob."
Do you want him to stay here or attempt to move back away?
If he moves back, he will take an attack, right? He'll provoke
Possibly.
Possibly. I don't know. What do you guys like? Like
Yeah.
I said, I'm
You can
really
have him stay
bad.
there.
Yeah. So we can have him. Yeah, stay right there.
All right. Next up, we got Syrissa.
All right. Syrissa has her magical longsword. She will
Oh, shoot.
take a swing at the thing.
Good point. Thank you for reminding me.
So 9 plus 18. Does that hit?
18 hits, yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so 18 does hit. So 20 hit, but an 18 hits. Okay. And he will take 8 plus, so 4 plus 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, and so that was the snicker. So Syrissa's now going to do the snack. Snicker snack. 1, 2, 1, 2. Beware the Jabberwock, my son. Okay, and the second. Oh shit, that one's not very good. 11.
11 does not hit. He finally managed to get out of the way of
Okay.
one.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah, I got that.
All right. And then
I have one question.
okay.
Hold on. Let me do. Can as my bonus action, can Syrissa use her Misty Step?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Yeah.
Okay, so Syrissa will, hold on, so I can move. Will Misty Step, like over here.
Okay.
So So that way, we've kind of got him on all three sides.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, then. What
Mark that off.
what happens after that is that this little guy rejoins the party. And takes a swipe. I have to remember. Do I actually have that somewhere? I do. Okay, cool. I keep putting book on things.
It might be time for a Dawn to deal with these.
So rolls a 13 plus 4, so 17 to hit Neil.
At disadvantage, please, because I'm dodging.
Correct. Ooh.
Oh, that's right.
My second roll is better.
Okay.
So real
then
quick-
what was the total? Yes, that hits.
17.
That hits.
Real quick, what?
Because I'm really bad with the game mechanics. So if you said dodge is your action, that means that things that come at you are now at a disadvantage. Okay.
Attack
okay.
rolls
And
and you have advantage on dexterity saving throws, I believe.
Okay, and if you choose your action to be disengaged, you can then move away without things taking an opportunity attack.
Yes.
Okay, good. Those are good to know.
All right.
I never use them because I don't understand them.
So even with disadvantage, did hit. We got where's my? There we go. 1 plus 8, so 9 damage. It is lightning, if that matters. And that's it for that Wisp's turn. Let me figure out. Okay, cool.
Oh, so I need to do a concentration.
You
save
probably do, yeah.
Fairy fire. Do a con saving throw. 14.
Yeah, that's good. Cool. All right. Back to the top-ish. Ryo, you're up.
Is this top around 2? 3.
For Fairy Fire purposes, this is the start of round 2. Yeah. Ryo.
All right. I'll roll back here a little and then shoot the wisp again.
The Wisp or the purple sparkly guy?
Sorry, purple sparkly guy who I shot before.
All right. Give me those attack rolls.
Red.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I guess that hits. How? Okay. So, you want to go with the basic crit rules, or do you want to go with my crit rules? Should be a thing that we established before the roll, but up to you.
Okay, advancing senility prevents me from recalling exactly what yours are.
You can roll 3 times the damage die and pick the best 2, and then add your modifier. So if you would like to do that, we'll just say you can roll 1 more d8.
And as if it made a big difference.
Not a lot better. Instead of 3 plus 2, it's 3 plus 3, so that's 1 more. So 11 damage, plus your Colossal Slayer.
And there's 8 for the Colossus Slayer.
There we go. Cool.
And now it's time for a second arrow.
Alrighty.
And that's only a 29.
That also hits.
for 9 points of damage.
All right. You only get Colossal Slayer once per round?
Correct.
Okay. Cool.
And next batter.
It's looking like hurt, but not. I mean, you can't tell a whole lot, like the wispiness or the non-corporeal, corporeal with the purple light body. You know, Anyway, it's looking hurt. Next up is it, and let's see. Ryo's been doing the most damage to it. So I'm going to assign on a D... on a D12. So 1 through 6 is Ryo. 7 through 9 is Bugdob. And then 10 through 12 is Syrissa. That's a 3. So that's Ryo. Do you guys think Bugdob would want to take an opportunity attack as it leaves the melee?
Yeah.
Cool. Does anybody want to roll for that or me?
I can roll.
Go ahead.
For Bugdob?
20 plus 6.
Okay. Yeah, I see Bugdob when we say, kill the bad guy. He's just
Yeah.
going to be like, oh, okay, smash,
Just making
unless
sure.
you tell him to
Yeah, making sure I don't make a
stop.
decision you wouldn't want.
Yeah, no. So, he got a nat 20 plus
Ooh.
6, 26. Good for Bugdob.
So, you can roll. You have 3 options. The basic option is your 2d8 plus another 2d8, and you just take what you get.
Okay.
Your Riley option is 6d8, and you take the best 4.
And do we add his plus 4
Yes.
to that? Okay, so you guys want to do the 68 and take the best 4?
Yeah, I like that. Sounds fun.
Okay, so 6d8. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then take the best 4, and then add 4 to that. So, holy shit, a bunch of. So, 6, 6, 8, and 4. So that's 12.
Plus 12.
24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
Cool.
So
As-
Bugdob. Yeah, good for him.
As with Bugdob's last attack, it doesn't seem to do as much as you would think it would. But it's still doing damage.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, Bugdob.
I shouldn't have left my range. And that it's still the purple guy's turn. Slip there a little bit. Ryo does a 16 plus. Hold on. Does 16 plus 6 hit? So 22.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Ooh, wow, I rolled pretty good. That is 14 bludgeoning damage to you. And second attack is a 6 plus 6. Does 12 hit you?
No.
All right. So it has done its thing, and we are down to Neil. It's your turn.
Neil will say, "You can't get me. You can't get me," and he'll take the dodge action, and as a bonus action, he'll give Ryo Bardic Inspiration.
Copy. So Ryo has Bardic. Bugdob will give Chase. And give me a D20 plus 6. Anybody?
So what do we need for Bugdob?
D20 plus 6.
A D20 plus 6. Bugdob gets 16 plus 6. He gets 22.
That hits. So 2d8 plus 4.
2d8 plus 4, d8, d8 plus 4. Bug Dog gets 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Man, Bug Dog is killing it today.
Doing good.
Yeah, he's doing a good job today.
All right. The purple outlined humanoid looking thing is looking worse than it was a couple attacks ago. Is Bugged Up going to stand his ground right here? Syrissa, you are blocked.
I'm what?
You're blocked from seeing whatever this thing is. If he stays here.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Then Syrissa, it's your turn.
Alright. Syrissa's gonna hold her action then.
Okay.
Well, actually, 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. Can I chuck one of my little magical spears at...
The wisp?
Yeah, I'll have moved it to see what's going on, so... Alright, I'll
Sure.
chuck spear number 1. That's not very good. 14, does that hit?
It just hits. Wait, nope. Oh, that's that guy.
Oh,
Hold on. Wait. That's the other. No, it misses. Sorry, wrong guy.
Misses? Okay. So...
It goes right over this
Syrissa...
wispy thing's shoulder and sticks into the wall.
Yeah, Syrissa will chuck her second one at him.
Okay.
So... 16 plus 25.
That hits.
Okay. And, oh fuck, 1 plus 8, 9 points.
I thought that... Didn't we say that if it was ranged, you don't get the +2 damage from...
So me being 5, 10, 15 feet away is not ranged?
No, because it is ranged, you don't get the dual...
Yeah.
I think you get +2 damage from being the duelist feat, or the duelist fighting style.
Yeah, just
But since you're not...
whatever it is.
Okay, so we'll
I
say
don't
7.
know.
Okay. And since it's magical, it all hits. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Syrissa will... I'll go back to where I was so I can kind of keep an eye on down in case Bug Dog moves or something.
Okay. Alright, it is the wispy guy's turn. Still...
You can't touch me.
He's gonna try. That is 18 and a... Ooh. With the disadvantage, you dodge that natural 20. But 18... I'm just rolling really well for him.
Yeah. that'll hit.
Yeah. He is 2d8. That's a 2 and a 1. Sweet. So 3 lightning damage to you, Neil.
Ow! Ow!
Shocking.
And then con save for me.
Yeah.
Ooh, 7.
So Neil's...
Oh, no.
Yeah, this is fun stuff. Neil's fairy fire drops. The purple outline on this guy disappears,
Damn it.
as does it. You can still hear where it is. I mean, it's you know meta. It's not its fucking turn right now, so it's not moving. But yeah, you can't see it anymore. Sorry to interrupt. Was there something else you wanted to shout on this?
No.
Okay. No, that's the Wisp's turn. Yeah. Ryo, you're up.
Yeah, with purple sparkly guy gone, time to move on to help out Neil.
Okay.
Do I have a clear LOS on
For
the
sure.
Wisp?
Yeah.
Then it's arrow time.
All right. Roll those at disadvantage, please.
Okay, 27.
With disadvantage?
I rolled 2 17s.
Mother-
Don't ask how.
Oh, I
Because
see.
I don't know.
That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, that hits. And this guy has taken damage, so add your Colossus.
So that's 8 points of damage.
Noted.
Arrow number 2.
Jeez. With disadvantage, with that 16 and a 26, the 16 does not hit. So your arrow goes streaking over the shoulder of this little wispy guy.
Okay, next beta.
Dost thou want to move or use a bonus action?
Or use your bardic inspiration on that.
Or a bardic. Usually you want to declare it before the outcome is known.
No, you don't have to with bardic.
Sure about that?
It says it right in the description.
Okay.
No, I'm fine where I am right now.
All right. Then, who's next? We got...
Oh, I'm sorry. No, no, I'm sorry. It can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the
Outcome, yeah.
So you have to sort of which means like you have to speak up and say it like immediately, like after you roll, if you're going to use it at all. I guess is what they're saying.
Yeah, and I should be doing a better job of giving you that window.
Well, it's hard. What are you going to do? Be like, do you want to use bardic with that? Do you want to use
Yeah.
bardic with that?
I forgot he had it. Yeah. Anyway. Actually, there's no roll having to be made here as far as who it's going to attack. But for fuck's sake, man, I rolled a 4 and a 3 with advantage. So, Ryo, you feel like as you were aiming your second shot, you feel this like whiff of air over your shoulder. Doesn't hit you, doesn't do any damage, but you feel it. And then does a 17 plus 6 hit?
Yes, does.
Yeah. Right, and then you feel impact. And it does 11 points of damage. Bludgeoning. And it's coming from the north, from where that purpley dude was. And then can somebody roll a perception check for me for Bugdob? And he has a -2 to wisdom. Actually, it has, yeah, -2 to wisdom. So, anybody want to roll D20 -2?
I did, so 15, 14, 13.
Whew.
That's not bad for somebody with -2.
Correct. But Bugdub does not notice anything. All right. Cool. All right. I got things in mind. I have to pee really quickly. But Neil, you're up, followed by Bugdub and then Syrissa.
Yeah. I'm gonna pee real quick too.
All right. Oh, Neil left too. Okay.
No, I'm here.
He's back. What would you like to do, sir?
Is Syrissa back yet?
Nope. But she's 2 people down the line.
Well, thinking about
Tomorrow?
casting a spell. I don't want to metagame it too much, but
Okay.
I think there might be some. Know if this is the best idea in the world or not, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Neil casts Fairy Fire again.
Where?
It's Neil. Like, that's gonna stop him it being a bad idea. Right?
Let's see. I guess.
When you're saying you don't want to metagame, why are you saying that?
Well, I won't even say it, so we don't have.
I'm still curious.
So like this, like a full well knowing that I'm gonna hit Bugdub and Ryo.
Okay.
But I'm that area, I guess.
Okay. So we'll need dexterity saves from Bugdub, whoever wants to roll that with the -1. And Ryo, your dexterity save.
Bugdub got a 9 -1, so an 8.
So Bugdub is purpley sparkly.
Ooh, I rolled an 8.
You are also purpley sparkly.
I feel that you guys look fabulous.
And nothing else is purpley sparkly.
Ooh.
Except the tomb, I guess. The tomb is kind of sparkly now. Right, sarcophagus, whatever. The same thing. The tomb is No, probably not. The tomb could be like an entire building. Right?
So if I don't see the elemental creature anymore, can I drop it? Can I drop the spell?
I mean, yeah. Sure.
Yeah, if it's not there anymore, there's no reason for me to hold it.
It doesn't cost you an action or a bonus action to drop it, right? It's just concentration, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then, since Bugdub and Ryo are lit up, does that mean that people attacking them have advantage?
As far as you know with how the spell works, it gives attackers a better chance to hit them.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll just drop it.
Okay. So you're not sparkly, Ryo or Bugdub. Just for a brief moment. You are very pretty.
And then with my bonus action, I will say, Bugdub, you gotta save us, and I'll give him bardic inspiration. So now everybody's got bardic inspiration.
Bugdub. Oh, I feel stronger at least once.
You're the man.
Thank you. It is
Disengage.
now.
I'm not gonna move.
Okay. So you are not dodging now. It's Bugdob's turn. Ooh, I'm not gonna metagame. Like, what do you guys think Bugdob would do?
Because he's sparkly purple, or
He's not sparkly purple. Neil dropped it,
oh, okay.
but he was attacking a thing. It disappeared.
Yeah, I imagine he's a little mystified by it disappearing, for sure.
I suspect he would spend his turn. He'd look at Ryo, he'd look at Syrissa, and be like, "What do I do?"
Okay. Sounds right. Sounds honest. Yeah.
Yeah. And Syrissa will just tell him, "Come over here to the other side of the head, on the other side, you know. And if the things come at you, they show up, kill them."
All right. Move him where you would like him to be then.
Yeah. Like, does this sound fair to you guys? Like, have him post up right here where he's not in our way, but he can
Sure.
smack anything that.
Okay. Next up is Syrissa.
Okay, so purple sparkle disappeared.
Purple sparkle disappeared.
Right. 10, 13, 5. Syrissa would holler down at Ryo or Neil and ask if they can, is there any way for them to grab my javelins and chuck, slide them back down the hall to me, or no? I need to go get those. I've just made a mental note. No, I've got one left.
I thought you only bought 2 magical ones.
Yeah, I've got one regular one left.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
She'll just call her down the hallway to let those guys know, like, hey, if you can get around, if you can grab my things, and then chuck them along. You know what I mean? How you slide them along the floor to get them back to me. That'd be great. But Syrissa's gonna hold her action in case Purple Sparkle shows back up or the Wisp starts coming at her or Bugdob.
Okay.
And she'll tell Bugdob, like, yeah, if the little light comes at you, kill it. Purple Sparkle guy shows back up, or if something you can't see attacks you, try to kill it.
All right, then it is the Wisp's turn. Once again, it is laser focused on Neil. No longer with disadvantage. Does a 13 plus... Where are you? Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay. It is 2d8 with no modifier.
Can
3.
I ask one question? If Syrissa had moved
6.
like right in front of Bugdob, that's not within attacking range for the Wisp, right? If I moved like right here.
Oh, of course not. No.
Okay, I'm just making sure. So yeah, Syrissa would have just moved right here because she's looking at her javelins like, shit, I need to go get those things.
Well, I mean, technically, you wouldn't know if you were in attack range of the Wisp, but
Yeah.
I think all of your encounters so far, they have been right up next to you when they've been hitting you.
Okay, well, Syrissa will move just the 15, so she's not totally in Bugdob's way, and she'll be telling him if something comes at you, you be sure to kill it. I need to go get my magical javelins, and then so she'll just kind of keep it parked right there.
Okay. All right. So the Wisp. The Wisp did 6 damage, lightning, to Neil.
Okay.
And that is the end of its turn. Wait, hold on. Yeah, that's the end of its turn. Probably should
And
not
so
have
far,
done that, but
I'm the only person that's done damage because the one javelin hit it, right?
correct,
But
yeah.
the other one didn't. So he has a little bit of damage.
Yeah. I kind of wish I could take back that turn, but I did what I said I did, so no, that's it. Ryo, you're up. No, Ryo did damage to it too.
So yeah, because
With
I
one
did
arrow.
a fair amount to it.
You did 7.
Okay, arrow time.
Okay.
Am I still at disadvantage?
You are not, actually. So, yeah. I wish I could take back my last turn, but...
Woo! Yeah.
Pretty much any way you would have rolled the crit, I don't imagine it would live. So how do you want to take out, theoretically, the last wisp in this area?
Mist exploding in all directions. And then it's gone.
Poof.
Thanks, Ryo.
Oh, shucks. Weren't nothing.
Okay. Trying to figure out something here. Yeah, Ryo, do you want to do anything with your second attack, your bonus action, your movement?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, so let's see. Okay. You know what? Here's a question. Leave it up to the group here. I'm trying not to, like, foreshadow anything or whatever. There's no good way to do this with the way I'm thinking about it, but do any of you have anything you want to be doing in the next couple rounds, let's say, to search for Sparkly Dude, or
Right.
would you be searching for it, or would you be doing something else?
I feel we'd be searching for him because I
Yeah.
could at least use my divine sense and sense. Is there an elemental around here?
Yes, we're gonna be. We'd be hunting for it for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So on my
Okay.
turn, I'll probably throw. Maybe I'll throw out divine sense and then we'll move X amount of feet. Just give it a shot.
What are your passive perceptions?
Passive.
15.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Passive perception. 11.
18.
Okay. So, one round goes by for the creature. And then it will be Neil, Bugdob, Syrissa, Ryo, in that order. What would you like to be doing?
I'm gonna call out like, where'd you go? We're just gonna take the sword, so you might as well fight us now. and then Neil will fly over and land and next to the sword.
How did you create? Oh, okay.
How to do what?
I thought you created a duplicate of yourself for a second, but it's just a weird thing that Owlbear was doing. Any? Yeah, see, there it is again. So we'll say that's just your movement. Do you want to do an action or bonus action?
Yeah, I want to cast, or I want to drink a healing potion.
Okay.
So 2d4.
I think.
Well, you can come over next to me, Neil, and I can put my hands on you if you want. Or you want to save that for like emergency situation when we don't have time to be drinking potions. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about that now. He'll just whip a potion out of his pack. And,
you call up a Don. Heal me. Okay, later, dude.
So that's 7. I rolled a 7. So it's a 7 plus 4. No, that's really good.
2d4 plus 2?
Plus 2.
Or did you have one of the bigger ones? Like one of you got a better one from a chest.
9.
I don't know who that was though.
No, I just drank a regular one.
One of you should have a 44 plus 4 somewhere, I think. Because you got it from a chest or something.
And then, did anybody else get hurt?
Ryo did.
Ryo did? Then I'll bonus action healing word to Ryo.
Okay.
Which is 1d4 plus 4, and I rolled a 1, so 5 points of healing, Ryo.
Thank you.
Roll a d100, please. Justin. Neil. You get that spell slot back.
Nice.
That sounds like all of your stuff. What do you guys want Bugdub to do?
I don't know.
I feel Bugdub would just kind of be sticking with us and be like, okay.
Okay. Syrissa?
I'm gonna hit something.
Just going.
Syrissa? Yeah, Syrissa will throw
ready in
out.
action.
Yeah, I'll have. I'll throw out Divine Sense to see if I sense. Do I still sense it here like I did last time?
What's the range on that?
60 feet.
And it is Divine Sense is your trait, right? Your class thingy.
Yeah, and you can do the Celestial Fiend, Undead, and Elementals, I think.
I don't think your Divine Sense was elemental, and that's why you had to use your
what's it
spell.
Well, it detect evil and good. Then I'll use that. That one
Okay.
had one of them had elemental.
So detect evil and good, I believe, is it second level, first level spell?
First.
And is it still 30 or is it 60?
60. I thought. 60. Let's see. Is this one through aberration, celestial elemental faith feed?
Well,
This
okay.
one's 30.
It lasts 10 minutes, but it's 30. Now,
Yeah.
you know your spells. You know that your Shield of Faith is concentration.
Yes.
Do you want to put this on and lose your Shield of Faith?
Yeah.
Okay. So Shield of Faith is down.
Ha! Gotcha, motherfucker.
You do. And, okay. You do sense it. And you sense it is located basically exactly 30 feet south of you. More or less exactly.
Guys, I will pass that on. It's okay, guys. It's due south. And it's, so let's all head that way. 5, 10, 15. Let's see. 930. So if we move to like right here, does it feel like we're kind of getting right on top of it?
So you can make it to there from where you were. And with your spell still up, you can sense it is directly to the southeast of you.
Southeast. Okay, so like kind of just hanging out in this area.
Directly to the southeast of you.
So like right here.
Yeah.
All right, Syrissa will I will pass that along. I will drop my detect good and evil. I will fire up my shield of face, and then when I do that, I'm going to use my channel my channel divinity or whatever it is to give me back a spell slot.
So we're still in combat.
Oh, we're still in combat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think that I have allowed healing magic as a bonus action if you cast another spell on the same turn.
So
I don't think Shield of Faith would
keep...
work.
Yeah, so, okay, well, so then for right now, my Detect Good and Evil is up, and I will slowly take out my sword and literally just pokey poke, stabby stab directly to my southeast.
Okay.
So, Longsword.
Wait, no. You used an action to cast your spell. You can't attack on the same turn because your attacks are actions.
So if I get 2 attacks, do I still have 1 attack left if I used a spell for 1?
No.
So, all right. Well, I will do nothing.
Okay. So you guys have been alerted that she detects something really, really close to her. Ryo, you're up.
Okay. Don't see a thing, so time to go looking for trouble.
I'll assume, by the way, you guys are jumping over the blue square that is the trapped floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Piece of cake for me.
Yeah.
And look down the corridor, and what do I see?
You see a corridor. End of sentence.
And then keep moving down here to the end of my movement and look in both directions. And what do I see?
You see corridors to your right and left and this circular kind of shaped thing in front of you.
Okay.
And I think 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you're probably past your 30.
35.
Yeah, you're about at your 35, so. Bonus action?
Nope. Next beta.
Okay. Boogdob. What is Boog... Oh, wait, no, sorry. Okay. We're back to the creature. And since we're still in combat, I'm just gonna straight up let you guys know that creature is doing shit. Because otherwise we wouldn't be in combat anymore. So, meta dropped on its head.
Oh, okay. It's turn.
It is now.
Okay.
Yeah, see, when I moved, I didn't realize we were still in combat.
I asked you guys what you were doing and if we should still, like, yeah.
I'm just saying, I didn't realize.
All right, so
FYI, I murdered the black fly.
nice.
Got it.
I love these electric fly swatters.
Ryo, does a 19 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. You feel a fist or like some kind of slammy thingy from where you're facing south.
Yes.
You feel it to your right along that hallway, and it does 10 damage, bludgeoning.
My, that's big fist.
It attacks again for 19 to hit. For another 13 bludgeoning.
Bloodied.
And then go ahead and give me a. I would assume at this point in time you would be looking like what the fuck's going on. Give me a perception check.
$27.
Ooh, good roll. You notice that it attacked you, and you can kind of see the wispy stuff and all that, like just little wisps indicating that it exists here. And then you notice that it moves off to your right along the corridors and then disappears from sight shortly after leaving. Like, it was never in sight, but you noticed enough of its passage to know it moved in that direction.
I call up Wisp attack to the right, to my right, to Syrissa.
Duly noted.
Neil, you're up.
Oh boy. Okay. Neil. Way back there. Darn it. He's gonna move. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Can't get very far at all. I can only get to like there. Unless I dash. You have to have line of sight in the Great Fire? Yeah, you do. I would think that there's no way I could target if I didn't know what I was doing, so...
Ryo, super quick, you also would have heard, I'm going to retroactive this, "You are foolish for pursuing me." Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Neil, continue.
That's okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to cast Healing Word on Ryo at just gonna do it at 3rd level.
Yeah, you could figure out an angle at which you could see part of Ryo from where you are. Is like where your token is where you would have got to?
Yeah, well, I could get over the trap or whatever, but I can't stop there. I can't get all the way to Syrissa.
Oh, is Syrissa literally your 60?
No, that would be too far.
Oh.
I couldn't get to Syrissa, so
Okay.
I could get as far as like there and shout my healing word.
Wait, are you dashing?
No.
Oh. I mean, you can heal word as a bonus action, so you could dash, but anyway, Hey, wherever you want to hover. Yeah. Actually, I guess that's a good question. Do you want to give the maximum healing to Ryo, or do you want to just roll for it and then possibly get your spell slot back?
I'll roll for it.
Okay. So give me the roll for Ryo heal.
Okay. 9.
Damn. Third level?
Yep.
Sweet. So
Not very good rolls.
your maximum would have been 12. So give me a D100. You rolled a 5.
Rio 9 points back. $67.
I believe you have to roll above the percentage. Fuck, I forgot how my rule worked, but yeah, that you get your third level spell slot back.
Oof, yeah.
I'll look it up to make sure, but we'll just make that ruling for now.
And then so that's my bonus action, and then with my action, I'll just dodge.
Okay. Bug Dub.
Bug Dub's not going to be able to make it across the trap either. Let's see, or can he? 1, 2. What's his speed? 60.
Fuck no. 40.
Or I mean 30. 40. He's got
Yeah.
40. Wow, his
He
speed's
does.
40.
Even with
Because he's big, right?
yeah, even with plate, I'm not gonna reduce that.
So
Probably should, but I'm not. Yeah, no.
he can only get up to the trap as well. That's the problem, is we can't get past the trap. Syrissa's there.
You could have, but yeah, Bug Dub jumping into Syrissa would not be a thing.
Yeah, so he's going to be stuck there at the trap waiting to pass.
All right. So you want to move him basically where you are?
Yeah, to here.
Okay.
And Purple Sparkle's down by, because Ryo said the thing was down next to him now, right?
Yeah, he said he thought take off this way.
In that way, yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
All right. Bug Dub did his thing. Syrissa.
I'll move down by Ryo. And I'll put up Shield of Faith. Or I don't know, should I keep the Detect Good and Evil up until we get him cornered?
So Ryo did say out loud that he is bloodied, so you would notice that if that changes your thing at all. But if it doesn't, I just wanted to make sure you were aware of it.
So, because he's bloody, then we would be able to... Does that mean we can kind of see him because he's goofed up?
No, Ryo is bloodied.
Oh, okay.
Rio, you got your 9 points from me last round, right?
Yes, I did log that.
Did that help? Are you feeling slightly better? Or are you still feeling like death? Rio. Like, did 9 points make a difference, or are you fucked up beyond belief?
I am bloodied.
Even with the
And,
Even with 9 points. Wow.
Yeah.
Even with 9 points, yes.
Okay, so Syrissa will, I'll lay my hands on you, and I will give you 9 points. Will that help? Are you feeling better with that?
Better, yes. Bloodied, still.
Fuck.
Okay, so I'll give you 14. How's that sound?
I'll allow it.
So I'll lay my hands on you.
No longer bloodied. Still
Okay.
down by 22.
Jesus. So, and if I give him more than half my points, is there something special I have to do, or just because it's paladin and I'm laying my hands on him, I can just give him points, right?
So my rule is that if you're giving him less than half of your total pool, it can be a bonus action or reaction. Otherwise, it is an action to give half or more.
And down in Mexico,
Okay.
they have a ball plate.
So I can use it as a bonus action. Okay, so what I'll do is... I'm just wondering, like, do I keep detect good and evil up so I can find the thing? So I'll keep detect good and evil up. If I use that, like, where am I sensing him at now?
You aren't.
If I'm not sensing him at all?
Correct. Keep in mind it's a 30-foot
know.
range.
So he's not within 30 feet of me and Ryo.
Of you.
Well, I'm right next to Ryo.
Mm-hmm.
So... I'll call to Neil, like, oh, maybe we should call it Dawn because we might need his healing powers or something. So, and I'll let him know I'm not feeling purple sparkles anywhere around me either. So, I'm just trying to decide: do I keep this spell going or do I drop it and put up my shield of faith?
Finally, an encounter that actually is somewhat rough.
So, I'll ask Ryo. I'll whisper real quick. Do you think I should keep trying to detect this thing, or you think we should just regroup and try to protect ourselves until we come up with a plan of attack? Whispering it directly to Ryo.
So while you guys think about that, let's take our halfway break.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
See you guys in 10 to 15-ish, but probably 10-ish. So we're back. For anybody who's watching and enjoying this spectacle of amazingness. Go
Is
ahead.
Neil here? Because Neil
Yeah.
says unstable internet connection. Are you unstable, Neil?
No, everything's cool.
He seems fine on my end.
Don't we always think we're fine when we're actually the unstable one, though, right?
He looks good to me, too. Oh, wait.
Yep.
His screen froze. And
Mine's telling me he's got an unstable connection, and I've only got his icon.
and he has dropped
Can't
from
even
Owlbear. He froze
So
on a...
take your meds and come back, Neil.
There he is.
You're cursing me here.
You're back now.
Right?
Okay.
She did. She
I was
cursed
the
you.
I was the unstable one there for a hot minute. Now it's your turn.
Interesting. Anyway, we're back.
All right. We're locked.
We're at the top of the round. We're top of combat. What do you guys want to do?
Well,
Also-
it's my turn. So Syrissa's gonna give 15 points for my as my turn. I'm gonna give 15 points of healing to Ryo and keep up my detect good and evil. And
Okay.
yell for Bug Dob and Neil, like, get over here. We need to regroup because this thing's obviously dangerous.
So we actually ended after your turn, but if you would like your turn to have been,
I hadn't done anything yet.
you
though, but I
did.
was
You
trying-
gave him 9, and then you changed that to 14, and then you decided to
I
keep
said
up your
4.
detect evil and good.
No, I'm gonna drop the detect. I'll give him 14, but I'm gonna drop the detect evil and good, and put back up the shield of faith.
Okay.
And then with my what is that, with my bonus action or whatever, I'm gonna get. Actually, no, I'm not doing anything. But yeah, I'm gonna throw up Shield of Faith back up and drop the Detect Good and Evil, because it doesn't really matter if we find it or not. It seems like it's gonna beat our ass no matter what.
Okay. So that seems to end your turn. Do you guys want to continue trying to pursue it, or do something else? I'll just let you guys kind of collectively come to that decision before we go into another round of combat.
Did you heal yourself, Ryo? 14 points.
I'll dial in the extra 2.
Okay. Yeah. So
2.
yeah, I gave you 14 points. Not 9, but 14.
Okay.
So it should be 5 more than you. If you gave yourself 9, you should give yourself 5 more.
I made the appropriate adjustment.
I believe that puts you just above bloodied now, so like you're no longer bloodied from what I remember.
Right.
Let's just call this a free action dialogue, trialogue, whatever between the three of you. What do you guys want to do now?
Are we chasing it? Are we gonna chase it?
Not me.
Yeah. Well, Neil, I believe that perhaps we should maybe regroup, because it took one swipe at Ryo and about took him out. And your fairy fire wasn't giving us advantage, etc.,
Fine.
etc.
Well, I can call it Don right now if you want to keep chasing him.
Well, perhaps if we could have it dawn, so that way, potentially, he could keep healing us rather than,
Sure.
you know what I mean? Because as it sits right now, I'm having to, drop this, add this, do that, blah blah blah, and it's.
That's fine.
So, yeah.
We call it Don if you guys are gonna keep up the chase.
Yeah. Well, or we could go back, have a nice meal, regroup, maybe come up with something a little bit better than this, and then I don't know. It sounded like it was being rather hostile to Rio, for it perceives us chasing it as a bad idea. I wonder what would happen if we just grabbed the sword and ran.
Yeah, we could try that too.
We might want to have it dawn up. I am curious to see what would happen, because it told Rio that he was foolish for pursuing it. Didn't say anything about grabbing the sword and running away. But whatever you guys want to do.
Well, yeah, it's up to you guys.
Mm.
Take the sword and run if you want. We already heard it, so I thought we were trying to run it down.
The free action talk time has ended, so this is real time now.
Whose turn is it?
We're not going to be in turns. You guys can work together, but
Well, if we're in real time, then we're in initiative order.
Sort of, but no. If you're gonna chase it, try to chase, then yes. But if you're not, then you guys can just act as you normally would and know that things might possibly be happening outside of what you're doing. So time might be of the essence, might not. I don't know. If you would like to say in initiative order, I'm okay with that too. But it's up to you. How do you want to run this?
I don't know. Syrissa wants to go to get the sword and run. Rio, I think, didn't want to chase the elemental. So
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna get the sword and try to run.
Let's see. I guess we could have. Well, we'll probably want to have Bug Dog start heading out so he doesn't get in the way. And perhaps we could have a Dawn with us. He could just be throwing healing out left and right if we need it, and we just need.
Okay. Well, all we need to decide now is, are we chasing this thing or not? The answer is no. Then
No.
Okay. The answer is no. We're not chasing it. So okay.
No.
So then.
So.
Yeah. Then I will pull out our summon a buddy and summon Adon to help.
Yeah.
Okay.
A quick note. I wonder how long it would take us if we were to get above this chamber and just dig straight down. Drop a ladder. Come down the ladder. Grab the sword. Crawl back up the ladder. Not have to go through the maze and tunnels below ground. Oh.
Yeah, Bugdog could dig us up. Could dig a tunnel up through the earth and out.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking is, we could dig a little bit above, and then just go outside and dig straight down until we hit it, and then we can literally see what we need. You know, the head of this dragon. We can drop a rope or a ladder, hop down the ladder, and run back up out with the sword. See if the thing follows us into broad daylight. One never knows. It'd be a unique and interesting way to get the sword.
Sure.
I mean,
Whatever you guys
do
think.
we? Yeah. I mean, does that
The sword is
sound
your
like
destiny.
different? Right. So, let's try that for the day. We need to get Rio healed up. We can line up having a Dawn ready for us, and then what we can do is we can go up above and then just dig down, almost a well shaft, so we can just lower a ladder down next to the dragon's head. So we can just poke down the ladder, or one of us could go down the ladder, Neil could fly down, and between the two of us we can hot potato the sword back and forth should we be attacked. Or better yet, we could just tie something off to the sword, haul it up out of the hole, just on the off chance that when we touch that sword, all the sarcophagus pop open and purple sparkles comes after us.
Oh yeah, that doesn't sound. That would be bad.
Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking if we just we spent a day, well, maybe two, sinking a well shaft, reinforcing it, so that we have direct access from above to this room.
It's like the Curse of Oak Island, or like.
Yeah, something like that. Like you touch this thing, and next thing you know, and so that's what I'm saying is if we just sunk a well shaft into this room, made a nice sturdy little ladder we can drop down in there, and then the second we grab that sword, it's like, do you hear sarcophagus lids hitting the floor all over the place or what? Well, we're just gonna go straight up. We don't have to traverse a bunch of underground hallways and tunnels filled with the undead.
Can't Bugdap just burrow us to the surface right here?
Well,
How long
I
would
guess
it take?
Well, that's just it. We're not quite sure. I guess we could have him start the process, just remove some of the ceiling to see what kind of soil we're working with here.
That's a good idea.
Right?
Bury ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. Because I can see he starts digging, and the next thing you know, the whole chamber collapses. So, yeah, that's why I'm saying we start from above, and we just reinforce it as we go down.
Sure.
Like I said, is
It'll
it
be the
biggest
perfect crime?
Yeah, it doesn't make us the toughest adventuring team, no, but it makes us very, very unique in our approach to things. I'm gonna guess,
Yes.
maybe. So yes. So why don't we do that? We'll go let Ryo. We can also summon a Dawn once we're ready to go down the well shaft. So he's able to heal people, and if any undead show up, we could have a Dawn turn the undead. Let's say all the sarcophagus pop open, and all of a sudden we've got stacks of the undead coming at us. We could let a Dawn at least, buy us some time, turn them away till we can get up the ladder, and if need be, cover the well, fill it back in. Yes, I know. Crazy, maybe. The most brave, definitely not. The most likely for us to succeed without dying, probably.
Yeah.
Yes. Do we want to try that? Ryo, what do you think?
Sounds good.
It just seems that Ryo, one swipe from that thing and Ryo was very quickly not okay.
He got hit like 5 times.
But still, it fucked his shit up. So, do we want to try that? Have a digging party?
Sure.
All right, let's do that then. And we can figure out how we can, like I said, we could have a Dawn on hand for healing, turning the undead, or whatever we need. We will regroup because I'm not sensing the thing.
Are you digging today, or are you waiting for another day?
What time is it?
Y'all haven't been down here long. I mean, at best, it's probably like 8:30 a.m.
So, well, I think what we do is we go, we survey, we figure out where this room is in the big scheme of things, we plot it out, and we can remove the turf and start tunneling today, and then if we need to, we can get the supplies we need so that tomorrow we can completely reinforce the well shaft as we sink it down to this room. We can make a party of it.
Can completely desecrate this place.
Well, we've already taken out a few whiffs, so they've been.
Well, we want to look
released.
at the sarcophagi too, don't we? Come on, you know we do.
We do, but there are two in the dragon room that we could very easily come down the ladder, pop them open, see what we see, and then, for lack of a better term, get the fuck out of Dodge, straight up a
well,
ladder.
the sword is your destiny. So the sword is our main focus. We just need the sword.
Exactly, and maybe nothing will happen. Maybe the sarcophagi won't open, but it just seems that I don't know that somebody or many somethings will come after us once we have our hands on the sword. And I don't particularly want to travel a couple 100 feet of underground, cramped tunnels to get back to our only method of egress.
Yeah.
Like I said, Syrissa is filled with an abundance of caution.
As is tradition.
Exactly. So, do we want to just do that?
Yeah.
We can hang out, we can make a barbecue. Ryo, while he's healing up, can make a big fire and cook all kinds of delicious food. Bugged up to be playing with the kitties and the centaurs,
Play
until
my
we...
song of rest on my piano.
Exactly, and then, this afternoon we can start, plotting out and get everything ready, blah, 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 and take a couple days to sink the well shaft, reinforce it, make sure we have a really strong ladder built so Bugdog and all of us can go up and down said ladder without, breaking it or falling through. Have a plan with the Dawn to heal, and, at the very end, if Neil's feeling mischievous, once we've got the sword and nothing terrible's happened, we can run over to this one of the sarcophagus over here in the dragon room, flip the lid off, and then run and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So step one. Give me step one.
Step one, we get out of here.
You leave.
Into broad daylight.
Okay?
Yes.
Unimpeded,
we're-
no problem. You're out.
Yep, and making it a point to say we are following nobody, we are challenging nobody, we don't want to fight anybody, we're not pursuing anybody.
Okay?
So hold on, Owlbear just completely crashed on me.
It shouldn't have. Yeah. I changed maps.
It just said,
My bad. Well.
do you want to submit a bug report, blah, blah, blah. And so I hit that. It says report submitted.
Yeah.
And then it says refresh page, question mark.
Refresh.
Refresh page. Yep. And now the outside map came up. So.
Okay, step one, you're out. You're good.
Yeah.
Step two, it's still like 8 whatever in the morning. What you gonna do?
Step 2, take a short rest, and I'm gonna play my panpipes for Song of Rest. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Song of Rest, Song of Rest, Song of Rest.
No, I want to hear you sing it.
Song of rest, song of rest.
I'm just gonna blow it on my panpipe. It's gonna.
Okay. And then.
And then
No,
you get,
no.
An extra 1d6 hit points. So let me roll that. 1d6.
Neil's song of rest is.
Exactly it.
While Neil's playing that, Syrissa is up on top of the mound and like walking out. You know what I mean? Like 1, 2, 3, trying to measure out kind of, to get a ballpark idea where Dragon Room is and where we need to start stinking the well.
Would you like the previous map you were on to kind of sort of figure out where you want to start digging?
Yeah, throw it up because, like I said, on the way back it'll be like 1, 2.
So I apologize that you might crash again.
Yeah, and nope, it worked this time.
All right.
So, let's see.
So your entryway is here, obviously.
Yeah. So basically from the entry point straight as the crow flies, like 90 feet. Okay, go back to the other one.
But like, how would you know that underground, right? Because all these twists and turns and tunnels and like, how would you know
Exactly,
that?
I wouldn't. So just bring
Yeah.
back the other one and we'll figure it out from there. There was no point in pulling this up.
Where'd it go? There it is. So yeah, estimated, educated guess. Where do you believe you would start digging? Give me an X. You
I can't see,
butthead.
it's so small.
It's got to be in the back of the tail. It's got to be, you know.
Yeah, because it was down, you know, it was down and kind of sticking out. Oops, like.
Yeah, so it's
Right.
if we go down to the tip
Here
of the
is-
tail.
Yeah, like in this area. Yeah?
Why am I? Oh, I'm copying myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
how
had
do
the
you keep
hand
doing
thing.
that?
I'm doing something that I like this button that I hit in Roll20 and it's not doing what I think it's doing.
Crappy.
Maybe dig like right here, like
Yeah. Syrissa,
around this
Syrissa,
mound.
Syrissa will march along here and, like, in her mind, pretend she's going through the places we went. And I jumped right here, and we went like this, and there was a hallway here. Stomp, 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 and then, yeah, I think so. Somewhere in here, maybe we could just.
Look at this pile of rocks here. Maybe.
Yeah, so maybe like right here in between the pile of rocks, because like maybe the pile of rocks is where like the wall starts, you know, where it's just solid. So why don't we start, yeah, like right there. I
Are we
don't know
doing?
how to erase that. I don't have
Sure.
an eraser.
You guys want to
That's not
start
erase
that
it.
now?
Gonna delete him.
There we go.
Here, hold on just a second. Let me give you a shape. I know I have a fucking shape thingy here somewhere. I thought I did. Yeah, Neil's is
So-
fine.
So Rio, would you care to very slowly start preparing lunch while we figure out, because Rio needs to rest. So we can, you know, start a fire, start figuring it out, blah, blah, blah. Let Bug Dog rest, because he's going to be doing a lot of the digging.
Okay, so short rest happening now. Neil, what does your song of rest do again?
It's gonna give everybody 1 extra hit point.
If they roll hit dice, right?
Yeah.
It's 1 extra per hit die.
No,
Oh,
just 1.
oh, because you roll a 1d6 or something. Oof. Sorry, sir. What? Why did? I didn't think it added any kind of mod. Oh, do you get your con mod to your hit die? Oh yeah, you do. Okay, cool. God, just imagine if you had negative con and you're running this game as if that would suck. That's so stupid. I hate that rule. That's why I got rid of it. You can have like 8 con or whatever, but I don't make people suffer from the hit point loss or the short rest, whatever. Anywho. Okay, so everybody gets whatever hit die they want to spend on their short rest, plus 1 total. Plus your con mod, obviously, but... you want Bugged Up to start digging now?
Sorry, I'm munching. Yeah.
Okay, after... say about 10 minutes. He has a good size hole. Let me... yeah, let's say his hole is about 2 feet by 2 feet, so 2 feet deep, 2 foot diameter. Do you want him to keep digging down? Do you want to have him make the hole wider first?
Doesn't have to be wide enough for him to drop down. Just maybe focus on a human-sized person.
At some point in time, it probably has to be wide enough for him to fit into it, to keep digging deeper. But it could be now or it could be later.
I mean, he's just trying to break through. I mean, there's no point in like widening the hole if we don't break through, right?
I mean, he can only dig so deep.
Yeah, just think of it as like a test pit, and we only need it big enough for him to, be able to fit in there, and then just kind of keep digging down and see at whatever point he breaks through. We should probably put like reinforcement too, and planks for him to stand on to make sure that he doesn't, break through himself.
There was a very real possibility he would just fall through the roof and be there, possibly hurt. So.
Yeah, that's why I said earlier it needed to be reinforced, the well shaft, as we go down, so we don't have any heaving problems.
How are you reinforcing it?
You would probably dig into the walls, and then like with planks or something, and you could even build, like, there's structures you can build up around the top that, you can have wood and stuff down to, that almost has like a shelving unit where you're setting a thick plank on, that you're standing on that while you're digging, so you're not putting weight on the ground, the surface that you're digging, until it's stable and it's not going to cave in.
So are you guys foraging for thick enough sticks, or like where are you getting these planks? Or
that's why I said earlier I thought we would spend the afternoon scrounging up supplies, like getting the wood, getting everything set up, that you can stand on logs too. You don't have to stand on hewn planks, but like stuff so we can build the apparatus so nobody goes falling through. And it can be very crudely made. It just needs to be able to support the weight of the people that are digging.
Of an ogre.
So.
A large.
Yeah.
Ogre.
Okay. With all of that going on, with making sure that you have enough structure for Bugdob to be putting his weight on as he digs down and makes it wide enough for him to comfortably dig and continues down. Hug time! With a break for lunch, because Bugdob definitely gets his butt super tired. Congratulations on the hug, Neil. Break for lunch to feed Bugdob mostly. You're looking at about 2-ish p.m. before he breaks the roof of. You guys chose wisely. He broke the roof of. You can see that skeletal skull, the dragon skull, through the hole he has made.
Right, there it is.
The first thing we should. Yeah, excellent, Bugdob. We can probably handle it from here. What we need to do is we need to widen the well shaft. We need to reinforce it all the way around so we don't have any cave-ins. And we need to construct some sort of ladder, probably made out of logs and rope that can carry Bug Daub's weight. In case he needs to go down in the hole with us, just to be safe.
To be nicely conservative about that as well, let's just say about 4 p.m. rolls around by the time you have that constructed.
All right. And since it's getting later in the day, we don't drop the ladder in there. We should probably do dinner, get a good night's sleep, come up with a plan of attack, and then at first light, go down, grab the sword, get out, and then that way we have the...
We don't want anybody else to steal it. We better camp here then and guard it.
Yes, we can camp, up in the tree line. And so, and on the off chance somebody does happen down the well shaft and try to steal it, we will know very quickly what's going to happen when somebody grabs said sword. But yeah, if somebody for whatever reason goes down and grabs it for us, we can just apprehend them when they come back out and they've done the work.
The dragon might come and try to get it.
Potentially. So we can camp, we can take shifts, but we can also potentially put logs over the top of the well shaft that we've dug too, just to, and lash them together.
Why aren't we going down tonight? What are we waiting for?
Well, is it summertime or is it winter?
Not winter.
Is it like pre-summer solstice, so we have very long days, or is it we have shorter days?
It doesn't matter.
But it does, because I don't
It
want to
doesn't.
play things as the sun's going down.
Doesn't matter. You shouldn't know what time it is at all, but I give you the times just because it makes it easier for me. Just assume whatever is between daylight savings and standard time. Fucking doesn't matter.
No, but where's the sun in the sky? Is it go down soon?
It is wherever the sun in the sky would be around 4 p.m.
All right, and my question is I need to know the season because I would have an idea how long before the sun goes below the horizon.
Yes. Yes, hours. Yes, number of hours.
Yes, okay, we're not doing fuck all tonight. We'll start tomorrow morning when I know we have a full day of daylight. That's Syrissa's vote, but...
Okay, then we better camp here and take shifts guarding this, guarding this hole we dug. We don't want anybody else to come get the sword.
Yeah, well, we could spend the late afternoon, we can lash together logs, you know what I mean, to make kind of almost what would look like a raft that, what's his name on Castaway would make, but, lash together, we could set over the top of the well shaft, just so it's covered up. Nobody wanders along and falls into a pit. And by then, the sun might be going down, or it might not, because I don't know what season it is and how long till the sun goes down. And then, but once it looks like the sun's going down, we can camp over, like out of sight, out of mind, but where we can, we'll know if somebody's messing with our lid on the thing and, have dinner. Yeah. And somebody can just take a shift at night. We can take turns, and then we can get going as soon as the sun comes up the next day, so that it might be a quick in and out. But if it isn't, and we've got undead and we've got things coming after us, they'll be coming out into broad daylight if that's how it's going to roll. We're not dealing with stuff at night. Does that make sense? Yeah. So, Ryo, are you up for, I guess, well, Bugdub and Syrissa can work on lashing together the logs and making, some kind of cover for this thing. Because it seems like, I guess Neil, if Rio's willing to cook, Bugdub and Syrissa could be, hacking the logs and lining them up and stuff, and Neil could just be handing us the rope, or Neil could potentially be, wrapping them with the rope to tie it together into some sort of lid.
Yeah, we can craft a
Yeah.
lid.
Yeah, and we can make it a very, very heavy lid, so only like it would take Syrissa and Ryo and Neil, you know what I mean, everything they had to lift it, or Bugdub could lift it up with one arm. You know what I mean? So it can't just be shoved aside. It will take some doing to move it if somebody wanted to access through our well shaft.
All right. So you have an appropriately heavy and well secured lid. Are you gonna camouflage it at all, or just it's logs?
It's logs. I
Okay.
vote. What do you think, Ryo?
We're gonna keep an eye on it all night.
You're camping within eyesight, right? Like in the trees, but within. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, dark vision is what it is. It's only like 60, 30, 30, 60, 60.
High bells on it, so if anything moves it
Yeah.
more than like 2 inches,
For
it'll
sure.
set off an alarm or something.
All right.
Rio,
So
can you rig that up? Something that
Consider it done.
it's
yeah,
heavy.
if
It's
it gets
belly.
moved, yeah.
All right. Then you guys, anything you want to do or discuss during your long rest or before it? You guys going back to the centaurs to grab a couple of them to help with your watch, or?
Yeah, we should go get the centaurs and see if they want to just come eat, drink, and be kind of quietly merry with us down here. Should we do that?
Sure, they can come hang out. We're gonna have to
Yeah.
take Bugdob's armor off.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
It takes half the amount of time to doff, so it ain't a big deal.
so
Oh, there's chat. Hold on.
well, Neil, while we're pulling off his armor, do you want to go get the centaurs and see if they want to come
Gotcha.
and have dinner with us?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, so let's do that.
Neil, you grab, unless you want more, you grab a couple centaurs who would love to help camp with you. Just 2.
Okay.
You and Ryo both still have advantage on a social check of some kind.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Persuasion, deception, whatever. But yeah, they come down and they'll help you take watch. Any discussions you want to have with them, or?
Yeah, guys, we're just chilling here tonight. We're just gonna camp here tonight. We're gonna make sure that nobody else comes here to disturb the scene. But we're going in tomorrow to see what's going on down there. But tonight we're just gonna camp here and make sure nobody else comes here.
What have you seen so far down there?
We've seen those little will-o-wisp things, those lights that you saw floating
Yes.
above it.
Terrifying.
There's several of
What-
those down there.
And
We
we did seem to kill. It seems like we killed 4 or 5 of them. Oh, we released them to it seemed
Oh my.
that we did.
That's. Is there anything? Is that all? That's all that was down there?
No, there's something else down there.
What?
I don't know what it is.
What did
It's
it?
grumpy, but
What it look like?
It was invisible.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. Hard to fight. I don't know how to find it.
yes, we didn't know what it was either. And Neil cast fairy fire on so we could see it, but we didn't have any sort of advantage on our attacks like we normally would. So
Advantage on what?
means we can hit it twice, we have a better chance of killing it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Weird
But,
words you use.
Yes, well, welcome to the world of Paladin.
Hmm.
But we've come up with a better plan where we can get in, get out, and if we have to deal with anything, we'll get to deal with it in broad daylight. And currently we have the whole very well sealed up.
Okay. So, what's this new plan of yours?
Go in, down the well shaft with a ladder, grab the sword, and leave immediately.
Well shaft?
Yes, it's a hole in the ground.
There's a well there. Where'd that come from?
We dug it.
Oh.
Yeah, we dug a hole there so that easy access.
And then when we're done, we can just fill it back in.
Just a second here. Okay. That sounds like a plan to get in and out, yeah. So we'll help you keep watch tonight if that's what you wish.
Yes, I'm almost thinking that if we could, other than Ryo, he doesn't require much sleep, but the rest of us require, a good night's sleep. And so if we could get some help with the watch, we can get a good night's sleep, and we'll start first thing in the morning.
Consider it done.
Oh, there we go. And, of course, if Rio's willing, he can make us another delicious breakfast like he always does, and we can have a nice little a quiet soiree tonight. We don't want to attract any undue attention, but it doesn't mean we can't have a delicious dinner and sit around the fire and tell stories.
All right. Are there any particular stories or anything you want to tell or talk about with these guys? You just want to do your long resty thingy?
Yeah, let's just do the long resty thingy.
All right. It goes off without a hitch. I already rolled for dragon and it did not happen, so nothing else going on. Morning comes. Make sure you take your LRs.
Yep, long rest. And Ryo, are you willing to make us another delicious breakfast like you always do to fortify us?
Absolutely.
Sweet.
So make sure you have your +1 wherever you want to put it.
+1.
It is once
Go
again.
get some herbs and spices for breakfast. Hold on.
No, Neil. You need to save your energy. Today's going to be a very long and trying day. You need every bit of energy possible.
Oh, okay.
So it is roughly 7:30 again. And what you gonna do?
So the question is do we want to call it dawn? We can go down, and the second we have our hands on the sword and start coming up out of the hole, that Neil, if you could be poised to call it dawn in case we suddenly need help with the undead or lots of healing.
Yeah, sounds good.
So now we need to decide who's going to go down in the hole. So this is what we do. We need to decide, do we want to stealth down there? Will that make a difference? Do we want me to go down just because I'm rather tanky so I can just grab it and get going? Is there anybody that has extraordinary...
Sword is your destiny. It's your destiny, Syrissa. You should go get it.
Is there anybody that has extraordinary speed? I think we all move at about the same speed, yes?
What if it bonds with the first person that touches it? So I think you have to go get it. You have to touch it first.
Yes, I suppose I should. So, alright, so if everybody could please be ready. Bugdog, if you hear me scream, ouch, please come down and help.
Oh, Bugdub was about to scream ouch because he could hear you. Got it.
Right? And then, so, I guess and have a dome ready. Ryo, have your arrows ready, because I'm assuming we can see that kind of the dragon's head and the sword just laying there, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Okay, so, against my better judgment, very quickly, Syrissa will get to the top of the ladder, you know, and it's not that far to the bottom. If I throw out, if I use my spell and detect evil and good, do I feel evil or good around
You do.
me? Oh, I do. Oh, the asshole's back, it seems. I'm wondering, Neil, if we shouldn't have you cast fairy fire directly down the well shaft to see if our friend is back and perhaps we can light him up.
Yeah, my special powers are great for that. Let me do that.
Excellent.
Let me.
All right.
Pulls out some spell components and flicks them in the air and casts fairy fire down floor level down at the bottom of the well shaft.
All right. You once again see the outline of that humanoid shape, purpley now, sparkly guy. The thing.
So, do I go down and just, and is he standing, like, right next to it, like, just kind of right next to the skull, so if I go down to the bottom of the stairs, he'll be in melee range?
It's within melee range of the sword.
Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down.
By the way, fairy fire lasts for a minute.
Yes, you got it right. It's a minute.
Okay, then we're gonna have to pop into initiative to track this. So give me some fresh rolls.
21.
Damn, son.
And how far is the ladder? Is it like 15 feet? 20 feet? Oops.
So
Hold on.
it would be a grand total of 15, 20, 35 feet from like the hilltop down to the floor that you guys were previously on inside of this barrow.
Okay, so Syrissa will since we're
Can I
get
please get initiative rolls from Ryo and Syrissa and Bugdub before we go on?
I rolled it and I said
I heard Neil's. I didn't hear yours.
19.
Thank you.
My initiative roll was 15.
And then you guys want to roll for Bugdub or should I?
Bugdub is
-1.
-1, so he is 5. He's 4.
Okay. So
All right.
Neil is up.
Okay, so I can see creature just down. He's standing by the sword down the well.
Yes.
Okay, well, guys, I got to keep this spell
Yeah.
going. So
Stay
I'm
there.
gonna let you guys
Yeah.
do your thing. Yeah. Hold on. Let me just tell you, Syrissa, you look beautiful today. And he gives you bardic inspiration.
Oh, excellent. Thank you. Neil. So,
Dodge action.
and Syrissa is
You're up
like
next.
I said,
Yeah.
I crawled a couple feet down, you know, kind of like peeking down in the hold. So Syrissa will basically do that thing where you kind of hold on to the edge of the ladder and kind of go right to the bottom. You know what I mean? Just almost like drop in.
Okay.
And I'm assuming
Do you wear gloves?
Yes.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
can just crawl down it too. But athletics, I have a +5, so 16 and 5, 21.
Okay. 21 is more than sufficient for doing a thingy that you're talking about. You slide down,
Okay.
mostly effortlessly. It looks beautiful.
Syrissa will lean over, grab the sword.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm looking up to where I was on the ladder, and I misty step back up
Okay.
to the spot I was. So, does that make sense?
And yeah,
so
and you
just literally like grabbed it and bang back up to where I was.
you would have about 10 more movement speed if you want to use it.
And then Syrissa will use the 10 more movement speed to get her ass up off that ladder and like up and out.
Okay.
If she can, or as
So-
far up as far.
I'm assuming your Misty Step took you basically back to the hilltop level.
Yes.
Is it 30 feet?
You said it was 35 feet total from.
But
the
your
hilltop
Misty
down.
Step is 30.
Yes, it's only
Okay.
30.
So yeah, it would have taken you to basically like the top couple of rungs of the ladder. Okay,
Yeah.
so you get up the ladder and like 5 feet away. So
Yeah.
this map is actually pretty good for what we want it to be. So which direction do you think you would have entered from?
I pictured the ladder being on this side and going down this way, so it would have
Okay.
been on this side.
Okay. So you would
going
be
down, and
kind of like where Neil is or where Ryo is right now.
yeah, I pictured me coming up, and if I could, I would tuck and roll, whatever, just
Yeah.
like boop, I'm out.
So you can be about 1 square away from the edge of the circle. So move yourself where you think you would be. And in the meantime, can you guys put Ryo, Fluffy, and Neil and Bug Dub where you think they would be
Yeah.
watching Syrissa go down?
Well, Ryo, you tell me if I'm right. I think we would have Fluffy well out of the way. Like, he doesn't need to be.
Like this is all pre-combat positioning, so wherever you think you guys would all
Yeah.
be, right before Neil cast Fairy Fire.
I think we would have told Bug Dog, stand back. If you hear a scream, come help. Stay out of the way. I'm not in charge of Fluffy, but I think we would have told Fluffy, had Ryo, but like keep Fluffy out of the way because like we're trying to get in and get out.
Oh, you didn't. Yeah. Okay. So Ryo, is that where you think you would be? And Fluffy?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. You do not suffer an attack of opportunity because you used Misty Step, and that's how that works. That is your bonus action. Yeah, okay. So Ryo, you're up. So far, all you know is that Syrissa went down quickly, went back up quickly, and has a sword in her hand.
Perception.
For what?
Look for depressions in the grass.
Okay.
Gusts of wind. Anything to tell me with the 9 that I just rolled where the Betty is.
You do feel gusts of wind, but you figure out it's just the wind.
Well, and then I got nothing from nothing, which leaves nothing. So next battle.
Nothing from something means nothing. Okay, cool.
Carry the nothing.
Did I honestly don't remember if I rolled for the dexterity save for Fairy Fire.
Oh.
Did I roll for it, or did I just say it worked?
Uh,
Did you guys see me roll?
don't think so. You're rolling dice there at the table, right?
I mean, Okay.
I don't remember you doing it.
Let's say that. Let's pretend that I did and I failed. Because I don't remember if I did it or not. And it's like a 50-50. Well, it's a little bit higher chance for me to fail. So let's, yeah. Okay. So on Sparkly Guy's turn, it flies, because it can do that, out after Syrissa. It heard in the previous battle Neil getting thwacked by something, and then all of a sudden it was no longer lit up. So it thinks to try to do the same on the way out. So it's going to take a strike at Neil. 10 plus 6, so 16.
That'll hit. Did you roll with disadvantage?
You're dodging?
Yep.
Oh, that's because I fucked up how initiative works. Okay, yeah, I did not roll at disadvantage. I rolled a 2, so that's 8 to hit. Okay. It will get frustrated at that, but it's not going to continue against you. Oh, you guys see it, obviously, because it's not... It's purple right now.
Purple and sparkly like last time.
Yarpers. And it's going to take a swipe at Syrissa. Fucking 5. Wait, no. Yeah, 5 plus... Yeah, 11?
No.
I didn't think so. All right, it's purple, it's sparkly, it's frustrated, and it is here. Bug Dob.
Bug Dob. Bug Dob. I feel Bug Dob would back up because I told Bug Dob,
Holy crap.
what you hear is yell for help. You know what I mean? We didn't tell him to attack anything or anything like that. So I have a feeling Bug Dob would kind of back up and be looking like, tell me what to do. You know, nobody told me to hit anything. So I don't think he would take a swing because we didn't tell him to. We told him if I yell for help, come help. But there is no yell for help, and I showed back up. So then I think, well, I know Syrissa, as she came rolling out, would have been like, go, 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 go. Like, you know, back up. Let's just back up and see what we see here so nobody gets hurt.
Okay. We're back to the...
I don't think he would run, but I think he would back up a little bit and just kind of be looking at us like, what do I do, guys?
Okie dokie. We're back to the top of the round. Neil.
Well, I just turned to Syrissa, said, like, are we gonna run?
Well,
Or you want to fight this thing?
does it seem like it's focused on me and on the sword, or does it just seem like
It just tried to attack me.
Oh, just to try to attack you?
It tried to attack both of you, and you asked your DM a question. The DM would say that, yes, it does seem to care a lot about the sword.
A lot about the sword. So Syrissa would probably be yelling at Neil, like, try to hurt it.
To the bard, yeah.
Yeah, try to hurt it. No.
Do all your damage, bard.
Yeah,
Well,
but don't get close.
but I gotta
Do
keep this-
not
I gotta-
lose your... don't lose your concentration, no
I
matter
gotta
what.
keep this spell going.
Okay.
I gotta hide. So I'm and Neil's gonna disengage, and
There you go.
he's gonna move. He's gonna fly back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and land on the ground.
There you go.
And as a bonus action, he will give Bug Dob Bardic Inspiration.
Wait.
That's my turn.
Alrighty then. Syrissa.
Syrissa will be heading towards Bug Dob. She'll be saying, don't move, I might need your help. And she's going to be... Is the thing's kind of right on me. So Syrissa will be heading towards Bug Dob.
Are you disengaging or just moving?
If I disengage, that means it can't take an opportunity attack, right?
Correct, but that is your action also.
Okay, that's fine. So Syrissa will be going to bug dob, like go, 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 go. You know, just trying to get it away from Neil. So, but not, you know what I mean? Just trying to get over by bug dob too. So if she needs help, she can get help.
Okay.
So, I'm not quite sure how far I can move. Hold on, I don't have any X's on this. So, yeah, I can make it over to bug dob. I can make it over a little bit past bug dob. So I'm over by Bug Dob, and I'll be telling him, get ready, in case.
Okay. No bonus action?
No, at this point, well, actually, what Syrissa will do as my bonus action is I will burn my, channel divinity and get my spell slot back. I'll grab my holy symbol real quick and be like, mutter under my breath and get my spot back, my slot back.
It's a bonus action to do that?
Pretty sure. Bonus action. Channel divinity. Or harness divine power is what it's called. As a bonus action.
Cool. That's awesome. All right. Syrissa's turn. Back to the thing. Ryo. I can't hear you, but your Discord isn't
I
muted.
do believe I can see a target now.
Yeah. Purpley sparkly.
So I'll step back.
Are you
and
disengaging
shoot.
or are you just moving?
Disengage?
Okay, so that's your action.
Bonus action.
Are you
Rogue.
part rogue?
Yes.
Isn't that like level 3 rogue?
2.
So you're 4 ranger, 2 rogue?
Whoa.
Oh yeah, that doesn't pop up until level level.
I thought it
2,
was
so
3.
No.
Okay.
I guess I'll attack him with rapier instead.
No, you're right. No, like you. Oh, you guys are. You guys are level 7.
No, we're level 6.
Why is Ryo 7?
I don't know.
So Ryo, I don't know. You need to lose a level somewhere. If you, I don't know what your order of operations was, but if you were like 4 ranger and you went 1 into rogue, you could theoretically have been 4 ranger, 2 rogue at this point, and you would have the bonus action disengage. But I don't know what your progress was.
No, I'll use rapier instead.
Okay. So you have your free weapon swap. You're going to take 2 attacks with the rapier?
Yep.
Okay, give me those.
And so you know, I did mark off my harness divine power under the bonus action. I X'd it out.
Copy.
So that's a 12, which is probably a miss.
It is a miss.
So second attack. 17.
That
That's
one
a bit
hits.
Better.
Yep. Is your rapier magical?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
6 plus 2 makes 8 damage.
Indeed it does. Why is it +2? Has taken no damage so far.
Oh, I thought this was the one that I had hit before.
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then that is 6 points of damage.
All right. It has taken that damage. Do you have a bonus action? And you are currently in melee. Do you want to move out of melee?
That would give him an attack of opportunity, so yeah, let's try that.
Okay.
Maybe he doesn't have an attack of opportunity.
So move where you would like to move with your movement. He does indeed take his attack of opportunity. Does an 18 hit with your rapier plus shield, I believe. It hits you even with the shield equipped?
No, it does not.
There you go. Cool. So it did take its chance, and it missed. I see you have chosen 5 ranger, 1 rogue. Good to know. Bonus action.
No.
Okay. I mean, just remember you have like Hunter's Mark. You have that favored foe thing. You know, I'm sure you know that. Ryo's turn. So it is. Wait. Yeah, it is the purple guy's turn. Would Fluffy really be there, or did we all decide Fluffy was somewhere else?
I think Fluffy would have. But like I said, it's up to Ryo. I think he would have moved.
Would Fluffy be at your camp, Ryo?
We left him with the centaurs, so no.
Okay. I'm going to delete him. All right. Yeah, purple guy's turn. I think he's going to keep going for the sword. So he's going to get right up in... Well, he's going to go around and try to be in Syrissa's way, kind of. And then he's going to take a couple attacks. That is definitely not going to hit with a 12. Does
No.
a 23 hit?
A 23 hits.
Finally, something did something. Where's my expression? There we go. 7 plus 3, so 10 bludgeoning damage. And that was both of its attacks.
Okay, so now he gets my reaction.
Okay.
Hellish Rebuke.
Dex save? Con save?
It's a dex of 15. Dex of 15.
17 plus 4. So I think he saves.
Okay, so let me roll, because he'll take half of that. But he's not an undead, right?
Correct.
Okay, so hold on.
Does Hellish Rebuke do more
Can I-
damage against
can
undead?
I think that might be the one. And can I use my Bardic Inspiration on this too? Can I add that to the damage?
No.
Or is it... Okay, because I have... So, oh shit, it disappeared. Wow, I didn't roll very good at all. That was only 7 points.
So 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you mark off that spell slot. Oh, that's you get 1 free per day?
Yeah, I get 1 free per day.
Awesome.
And then after that, then I have to start burning house or spots.
Alright, so that was its 2 attacks, its movement, your reaction. We're up to Bugdob. Whomever would like to say what Bugdob would do.
Oh, Bugdob, because he would Syrissa would be I'm sure that, he sees Syrissa getting attacked, and Syrissa would be like, now. So,
Okay.
Bug Dub, he would step next, and he would take
Yeah.
a hefty swing at dude.
Sure. Give me the roll.
And that's a D20
Plus 6.
plus 6.
Yep.
D20 plus 6. Oh, that's not very good. 7 plus 6. So, yeah, he only got
13. 13 barely misses.
Okay. And,
And that's it.
I have a question. Can I give him my Bardic Inspiration? Or when I don't understand how Bardic Inspiration works. That's the one I don't understand.
Well, fuck.
You could roll a 1d8 basically right now and add that to your attack roll. Like you'd be like, I want to use my bardic on this roll.
Okay. Okay, so I can use that. And I can give it to Bug Dog because it was given to me. So I could be like,
Nope. I believe... I don't know if these... I know Neil gave Bardic to somebody before you went in the hole, I think.
He's given it to me twice.
And then I think he also may have given it to Bugdog because he was the only one in range.
Yeah.
I gave it to Syrissa and Bugdub.
Okay. However, if you guys... I think that I paused long enough after you said 13, but I don't know if I did. But you can't use Bardic Inspiration after you know that it missed. So, we're going to save it till next time, and I'm going to do my best to shut up until you have a chance to use it. But I thought I paused long enough to possibly... I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sorry if I yeah. Neil, you're up.
Oh boy. Where'd Neil go? Oh, he's down there. I will just bonus action healing word to Syrissa. Let's see what the distance is. 60 feet distance.
Oh yeah, 60's fine. I thought, yeah.
So I'll use level 1 healing word. So Syrissa, please feel better for 6 points.
Are you rolled for it?
And then I'll take the dodge action again.
You rolled for it. Do you want give me a D100?
Okay.
51% or higher, you get your spell slot back.
Oof, 31.
Okay, so nope.
Okay.
Cool. That's your... You can call that bonus action, whatever. Do you want to do anything else?
No. I mean, I could try to hide or whatever, but no. Just gonna stay there and take the dodge action.
So, just as a quick thing, knowing that Syrissa, so far the plan was to continue running, do you want to position yourself in such a way that you can kind of keep up with the running, or do you think you're standing...
I'm sorry, I missed that. A change of plan. I thought we were... Well...
I don't know what the plan is anymore, but I'm just curious.
Yeah, it's a good question. Yeah, like Syrissa, what are we doing? Syrissa, are you guys like trying to run, or are you trying to fight?
I'll tell Neil, stay out of range, Neil. We need to be able to see this thing.
Okay, so we're fighting it. So yeah, so I'll just dodge and
But
not move.
yeah, and Syrissa will call. If you'd like to call up a dawn, that would be fabulous. But you stay out of the way, please.
Okay.
I would allow that on this turn if you want to.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
And then instead of dodging.
Oh yes, because you healed. Yeah, you get two of those 3 things.
Right.
Well, the heal happened already, so either a dawn or dodge.
I'm just gonna dodge this round. We'll do a dodge
Okay.
next round.
All right. Syrissa.
I will take a swing at Purple Sparkle.
Okay.
Action. Dun, 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 dun. 19 plus 9, 28.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and then... And can I Divine Smite with that?
Yeah.
I'm allowed Divine Smite, because that's a spell slot, right?
Yeah. You want to call it when you hit, but yeah.
So 12 points the normal damage, but then what does Divine Smite do again?
You'll have to
That's
read.
2. I know, I can never remember because I don't use it. I want to say if I do it at a second level, I get 3?
Yeah, the more damage
3?
for the
Yeah.
higher the level.
Yeah, I'm trying to... I think it's like 3d10, or is it d8? I think it's d10. Where's the Divine... Invest? Hold on. I can never find it.
I believe it's under features and traits.
Yeah, class feature. Hold on. Where's Divine Smite? Divine. Harness. Divine Smite. 2d8 radiant. 1d8 with each spell level. Plus, you get the d8 if it's an undead or a fiend, but it's not those. So, 3d8, not d10s, d8s. d8. 1, 2.
You're using a second
3.
level spell slot?
Yes.
Okay.
So 8
Oof.
plus 12, 20 points of damage.
All right.
Yeah.
That was attack number 1, I believe.
Yes. So hold on. Mark that off so I don't screw that up. Boom. Okay, and then on the second one, my second action. Let me. So my second swing will be 19 plus 9, 28.
Once again, yes, very much.
And then I'm gonna, and if I hit him, I can Divine Smite again, correct?
If you'd like to.
Okay, so 8 plus 8 is 16.
Max damage.
Plus, I'm going to, I'm trying to decide if I want to use another, I'm going to use another Defiance. Do I want to use a Divine Smite? Hold on. And that's the D8s, right?
Yep.
D10s,
Yeah, do it.
D8. So,
At least 2d8 plus 1 for each spell level
2.
above first.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna
Up until
do
like
it that
5d8
level,
max.
because it's not been too good. So 16 plus 10, because I did it first level, is 26 points damage.
Okay. So in one round, Syrissa did 40. No.
Woo!
Yeah.
48 points.
Am I doing that? No, I'm doing the math wrong. 46. 46.
The 46. Yeah.
That's odd.
Does he look? Well, not bloody, but does
Looks-
he at least look like
Looks
he's
hurt.
thinking about it?
Looks hurt and annoyed.
All right. Good. So, okay. So, question, if I use my movement now to start moving away, can that provoke an opportunity attack? I
It
haven't moved
could,
yet, really?
unless you have a
Okay.
trait there, that doesn't.
No, I don't. Nope, I don't have anything. So Syrissa will, start to move away a little bit like this, but not get too far away from Bugdob.
So you
But, yeah.
are circling around Bugdaw, but are you leaving the melee range of the creature?
No,
Okay.
I'm not leaving melee range. I'm moving to see, if this guy is truly looking at the sword, or
So
if he's just attacking to it.
where your token currently is would be moving away from melee range.
Okay, then I'll move here.
Okay. Cool. Up next is Ryo.
Yeah, now that I'm in archery range, let me ventilate.
Okay.
And I will dial in favored foe.
Okay. Is that bonus action or just a free thingy?
Free.
Oh. Say the attack out loud, por favor.
So that's a 22 to hit,
Hits.
with basic damage being 8
Okay.
plus Colossus Slayer plus favored foe.
Okay.
Colossus Slayer, D8, gives me 4 more, which escalates damage to 12.
Okay.
And favored foe adds another 3, which takes us to 15 points of damage with arrow number 1.
Okay. Starting to look not super good.
Arrow number 2 is a 18.
Hits.
No, 17.
Still hits.
And that damage is 9.
And
Number
you only get both of
Number
those
9.
bonus thingies like once per turn, right?
That is correct. The 9 is with no
Copy.
bonuses.
Bonus action or movement?
I fart in his general direction.
Gross. All right, Bug Dub. Wait, no. Oh, it's its turn.
French.
Yeah, it can't really handle this being visible thing. It doesn't like it at all. So, Neil, it's coming after you, bruh.
Of course it is. It's yeah.
So it comes after you, bruh.
They can move that far? Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't that far.
Yeah, oh, you're right. It's only about 30 feet.
All right.
Disadvantage.
I have
Oh,
a
you're-
question. Can I take an opportunity attack? Because
Good
he
qu-
moved, or
good
did he
question.
disengage?
Good question.
Yeah, 'cause
Yes,
he
you
moved
can.
right by me.
Yes, you can.
All right. So, and is that's I can swing at him with my sword, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna swing at him with my sword. Can I use my bardic inspiration on that?
Yeah. Any D20 roll.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use the bardic inspiration. I don't know what I have 2 bardic inspirations, but
No, you only have
You
one.
can only have one.
one. So will 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to swing at him, and I'm going to burn a divine smite when I do
So,
this. But
make sh-
only at first level.
Make sure that you can, please.
Can I divine smite when I hit?
Read your
I have spell slots.
Yeah, read your thingy. See if you can. Make sure it doesn't have to happen on your turn.
Let me ask Gemini.
Inventory, no features. It's class features. Class features, right? Yeah. Divine smite. When you hit a melee weapon attack,
Cool.
you can use. Yeah. So as long as I hit, I can
Cool.
use it.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay, I hit him. Hold on. I have to roll damage. I haven't rolled damage yet, so I got to do that. So it's 1d8 plus 8. I got to do that, and then 2 more d8 because I'm using a first level. So that's 12. Hold on. Plus 12 plus 10, 12, 22 points of damage.
Indeed it is.
22, 22. Let me mark off my spell slot too.
Math.
And Syrissa, if she's allowed, will also tell Neil, run!
Okay.
46, 56, 50. Well, I've done 58 points worth of damage. Please, God, tell me he's at least looking like that hurt a little.
Did Bugdab get a swing? You too?
Yeah, that's a question. Because
Would
if
you
I
like-
get one and
Would you
Bug-
like Bugdub to have
Bugdub's
one?
right next to me.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Good job, guys. Give me that roll.
Yeah. I'm assuming if Bugdub sees Syrissa swing, he's gonna swing. So,
Roll
Give
it,
me that.
6.
okay. So that's a D20 plus 6. Unless you want to roll it, Neil. You want me to roll it?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So that, a D20 plus 6. He only got an 8 plus 6. Can he use his Bardic Inspiration?
Yep.
Okay, so 8 plus 6. Hold on. I don't want to lose. 8 plus 6 is 14. And he's going to roll his D8. Oh, come on, please. So 14 and 4, 18. Will 18 hit?
It does.
Okay, and his damage is
2d8 plus 4.
2d8 plus 4.
And I'm
Eight.
thinking now that I forgot to divide that by half for his previous attacks. I don't remember if he hit in this outside combat.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He did 11 points of damage.
Okay.
So by that guy moving past us, he took 33 points of damage in trying to get to Neil. So he took 22 from me.
Exactly.
He had 46 from me, then he took 22 more, plus 11.
Not looking great.
It's amazing.
Neil, he gets to you. First attack is 10.
Nah, that's not going to hit.
Hold on, I gotta grab my headphones. They died.
Second attack would be 19.
Oof.
Yeah, you got 2 attacks. Everyone. All right, 19. D6s. That is 9 plus 3, 12. 12 bludgeoning, and give me a concentration check.
13.
Fuck. Damn it. I wanted my invisibility back. Alright. I don't think he's much longer for this world. Bugdub, you're up.
Bugdub. I'm gonna see. He'll look at Syrissa, and Sarissa's gonna yell to Bugdub because he can move 30 feet, right? He can lumber
40.
about as well as he can move 40. So Sarissa's gonna yell to Bugdub, "Protect Neil."
Okay.
So he'll take off running, and so that's only 30 feet.
Oh, yeah.
And take a walloping swing at Purple Sparkles.
Okay.
So that's a D20 plus 6. 14, 20? Dirty 20?
Hits.
Okay, and
Right.
2d8 plus 4 is 6, and 5 is 11, 12, 13, 15 points of damage.
Divided by half equals 7.
6. Yeah, 7.
Math. The purpley, sparkly, humanoidy, but otherwise kind of windy or whatever-y looking thing looks like it is barely hanging on.
Like, he's kind of wishing maybe he hadn't came out in broad daylight and chased that sword.
No, he's actually not looking any less determined, as if he has a singular goal or purpose.
Perfect.
Neil, you're up.
And his singular goal and purpose right now is attacking me.
You definitely you wouldn't come to that conclusion. You might come to the conclusion that being visible makes it more difficult for it to serve its purpose.
Sure, yeah.
I have a question. And since Bugdob, never mind. Bugdob's not moving because I told him to protect Neil, so he's staying put.
I figured. Unless you want Bugdob to possibly draw an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, and I didn't tell him go over there and then run away. I said go protect Neil, so he's gonna protect Neil.
Yeah. Okay. So I am going to disengage, and I'm gonna run over here in these bushes and attempt to hide.
Okay.
And I got a 14.
Well, I mean, you can't hide because that's an action.
Oh, that's an action. You're right.
Yeah.
I totally can't do that. Then I can't do that. I will just go in there and get cover then. Hold on. So let me see if I was here.
You can find cover, like.
Right. I want to run as far away as I can though. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3.
Syrissa would be, I'll come my way.
Given
terrain in there.
It's good point. Because like flying through dense. Yeah, I get you. Good. Thank you for keeping it. You could find a tree to like a trunk to entirely break line of sight. No problem.
Okay.
It still knows where you are more or less because you can't hide.
Right, but I'm hiding behind a tree.
Yeah, it can't. Yeah. Syrissa, you are up. We will say, by the way, that you picked up your 2 magical javelins after last time. Because you were kind of talking about it anyway, and you probably would have done it anyway.
That's assumed.
Yeah. I don't like to assume things. I would like people to say them out loud, but
Sorry, my
it's...
mute button stuck. Okay, so Syrissa, she sees that Neil's at least hiding. So she's gonna go bombing up and go up next to Bugdob.
Okay.
And take a swing at Purple Sparkles.
Do it.
Okay, let me see. Where's my...
Do it!
Sparkles. This one.
I keep training all of my dice to try to hit you guys, but...
26, and can I use my last divine... do I want to do that? He's looking pretty bad right now, right?
He was looking pretty bad.
He's looking pretty bad. I don't want to burn that last spell slot, because... Oh, 26 definitely hits, but I don't have any control. Yeah, I don't have any control over... Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna use my Divine Smite too, and I'll just it'll work out or it won't, right?
Okay.
So, hold on. Longsword, so the regular damage is 5 plus 13 plus, hold on, 2d8. I'm gonna burn my last second spell slot. Syrissa's going for broke. Like, God, can we just kill this thing already? So 13 plus.
What did you do with the Dragon Slayer sword, by the way? Just drop it outside somewhere?
It's in my belt right now. It's
copy.
I've shoved it, thinking should I? So plus 10, so 23 points.
So, how does this radiant / or whatever you want it to be destroy this invisible stalker?
As my sword goes down through it, you see the purple part kind of go up, but it looks like handfuls of sparkles, handfuls of glitter, So the purple, like, wavy stuff floats up like air, but all the sparkle stuff, like, hits the ground like bucketfuls of glitter. That makes sense.
And as it is being destroyed, it says, "I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for the purple sparkly bitch."
Right? He's all you hear him say is fucking fairies.
Damn fairies. And then ceases to exist. And you're out of initiative.
Syrissa immediately falls to her knees to catch her breath because she is exhausted using that much divine power.
That was a lot of spell slots.
Yeah, plus running in armor. Hello.
Mm-hmm. Nah, Syrissa's strong as fuck. She can take it.
Sword
Yeah.
is your destiny.
Actually, I have a question. Since I have a tail, instead of having it shoved into my waistband, can Syrissa have her tail wrapped around the dragon sword, and that's what I'm holding on to it with? Like, it's not exactly a prehensile tail, but
Yeah.
like I have enough control. I could have it at least hold on to the, and hold the, keep the, I'm just asking.
For flavor, sure.
Yeah.
But we're definitely not setting a
I'm not
precedent where your tail can do crazy
No, no.
shit.
I'm not gonna have it do crazy shit. I'm saying
Yeah.
I have just enough control where, like, I can, have it hold onto a sword or tuck it up under my,
Yeah,
cape or something.
no problem there.
So, yeah.
So Invisible Guy is indeadable.
Nice.
We're approaching what would be quitting time,
Yeah.
and I assume you guys are probably going to be pretty cautious if and or when you inspect and or open the sarcophagi in the barrow.
Yeah, that's
if
gonna
we do,
Yeah.
If and or
Yeah.
when is what I said. So
Yeah.
let's say that's it for tonight.
Yeah,
And then-
Syrissa's gonna be like, can we just go back, play with the kitties, and get some dinner, please?
You did great.
That was great. Thank you for not getting caught.
Syrissa, well, I'm assuming you're the one that's going to be using this weapon, right?
Yes.
I'm going to save a little bit of time, a little bit of trouble. And hold on. My earpiece is being weird.
Yes. Yes. What does the sword do?
I'm assuming that you would spend an hour just not attuning to it, but like getting to know it, which is what we've determined the rules say. If you type in Dragon Space Slayer into D&D Beyond, it'll be like rare. It'll be like a blue item, a rare magic item.
Okay.
And I'm assuming you would be choosing between the one-handed options. So longsword, rapier, scimitar, short sword. My guess is you would choose longsword,
Yes.
but it's entirely up to you what you
Yes.
want to do. So any of those bottom four that aren't greatsword, unless you want to switch to not using a shield and wielding a greatsword, that's up to you.
The only one, like, because the longsword is considered versatile. Like, a longsword you can also use two-handed if you chose to, right?
If you are not wielding a shield in your offhand.
Yeah, I know that, but
Yeah.
like with a rapier, you don't get a versatility. It's a rapier, period. You
Correct.
can't get extra points for using. Okay.
The finesse
let
on the
me-
rapier means like if you were a dex melee person, you could
Yeah.
use dex
Yeah.
like Ryo does.
Yeah, but since I'm a strength-based, it's like,
Yeah.
meh.
It doesn't really change
Okay.
anything for you, yeah. In fact, the longsword
Okay,
and rapier for you are basically the exact same thing.
Yeah. So,
But-
I'll think about it.
Nice.
For like
Yeah.
cool points, whichever you think is
Yeah.
cooler for your character.
Yeah, and which is more in, like I said, I might go for a scimitar just because it
Does
know.
less damage basically,
Yeah.
but any
Oh,
weapon you
that-
choose will do 3d6 extra damage when it hits a dragon on every single attack.
Okay. I might go.
Yes.
I'll either do rapier or longsword. Let me
Yeah.
write that down and
Take your
and
time.
think about. Syrissa needs to think about it. Longsword. Longsword. or rapier, because my style is dueling.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And I do have a spell where I can compel duel with people, and in a way it would be kind of cool if I compel duel. But then again, I like the versatility. Let's say my shield gets knocked out of my hands.
Yeah,
well,
sure.
Yeah.
so,
That's not a
You know.
thing that I know that happens in 5e, but you never know, it could.
yeah, exactly. Like,
You can be
it-
disarmed,
it's-
but I don't think you can be disshielded.
The difference between a couple extra points of damage, though, and
Yeah.
like the amount of damage that you're gonna do with your smite and with the extra Dragon Slayer damage, it's like
Yeah.
it doesn't even matter anymore. You better
Yeah.
hold your shield.
I think this
so,
was worth going after.
The Dragon Slayer does an extra what when you fight it?
I mean,
6.
it's on the
6
web
slashing.
page that you should be looking at right
Oh,
now.
you're right. When you're going against a dragon, yeah, we
Yeah.
definitely needed.
Which
this
includes
then.
dragon
Okay.
turtles and wyverns, or wyverns, however you want to pronounce that.
Let's go kill a
Nice.
dragon turtle.
Right?
Right. And then, Zephyr, what was his name? Yonda. Your turtle guy.
Gonda.
Oh, Gonda.
Yeah, he was a
Gonda.
turtle.
Yeah, Gonda. Be like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
Wait.
I assume since you guys didn't take a whole lot of damage, if basically any, are you going to be spending another night before you investigate the sarcophagi, or are you just going to go in the next session?
Syrissa.
All we need to do is short rest and go in. I don't think we need to shut the lava.
Could do
Yeah.
that.
Well,
Hmm.
Syrissa
So let's
burned up
short rest.
all. Sarissa burned up all her spell slots. All.
True.
Oh,
Like,
that's true.
I burned through because I Misty stepped. I did my harness divine power. I channeled divinity, and with the divine smites, I've used it all. Like,
Okay, so
really,
And
Syrissa
long
is
rest.
exhausted.
I have to pee, so we're gonna end this pretty quickly here. But you guys have a week. You guys don't really do this, but if you want to talk during the week on Discord
Yeah.
about whether or not you're gonna take a long rest or a short rest or whatever, just to kind of get right into the game next week, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But if you don't, whatever, we'll talk about it then.
So how about I'll hit you guys up like maybe I have like 5 doctor's appointments tomorrow, but the next day, like I said, I'll just hit you guys up in the evening. We'll just do that, and we'll talk before next Sunday, so we can figure out what we're doing. Does that work for you, John?
That's okay.
Okay. Did
All
you
right.
get the pictures I sent you of the kitty room?
Yes.
Yeah. That's what happens when you get rescue kitties. You build an entire